Well, good evening. Welcome now to Cape Central High School. I'm Frankie Castile, and we are set now for week 4 of high school football. Joining us once again in the broadcast booth, my good friend and colleague Tim Hicks on the camera. Brian Rosner is right beside me, and what a week we'll make. And what I mean by that, first off, Brian, this time last week we had relatively sunny conditions. It was in the upper 80s. Tonight, we are starting off at 79 degrees, a lot different than 7 nights ago.
Yeah, a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer, but still stuffy up here.
It really is
not
stuffy.
Complaining.
Not
as
complaining.
Bad as
we didn't have any AC at all last week. At least we have a little bit here tonight. We've got a little bit of the breeze when the door opens up behind me, so that is some good news. So tonight, we've got Cape Central on the road, and you know what? Every time these two teams lock it up here recently, it seems like it is a close ball game. Tonight, we'll talk about the Mules first and foremost. We're going to see a few changes here tonight.
Lots of changes.
Lots of them. One of those changes is going to be, from what I've been told, we'll get that confirmation coming up by the head coach in a few minutes. One of those changes is going to be our quarterback, and I was told Gage Earnhardt is going to get the start. And I tell you what, at the very end of last game against Farmington, it seemed like he was getting some momentum, gathering some rhythm. He should be a lot of fun to watch here tonight.
Yeah, and we've seen it from him before. They went with the two quarterbacks in the Jamboree, and we saw Gage a little bit here and there each of the first few weeks, but he's getting a start tonight, so that will definitely get some, getting the start is a lot different than coming in cold, so it'd be good to see what he can do right off the bat.
The other thing that we are watching is, because you are the one that would not close your mouth about it, we're watching the possibility of maybe some rain to our south. I'm hoping that the Lightning stays far enough south to where we'll have no weather issues here tonight.
You always got to keep your eye out for the weather, especially when you got all this equipment, but I always have an alert on my phone that tells me, hey.
Well, that's Tim's fault. If it gets really bad, Tim's going to be responsible for gathering up the equipment. I'm going to go back in the truck and watch.
Yeah, well, it's a long climb down, so
it's a very long climb.
We're going to need a head start.
Besides us, tonight looking at Cape Central, they're 3-0. The Mules are 0-3. Another big game that we're going to be watching out tonight, that's going to be Jackson on the road at Farmington. Both are 3-0. But do you know the significance of that ball game other than two 3-0 teams going toe-to-toe?
Well, they're both state ranked. One in Class 6 in Jackson and one in Class 5 in Farmington. And they both, Farmington has Coach Eckley, who used to coach Jackson.
Very good.
And then, of course, they're at Farmington. So it's, but Jackson's definitely going to be, and they have not been stopped in the SEMO conference in a long time. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens there tonight.
How many penalties has Jackson had the last 2 ball games combined?
A lot. I know that, right? It's been a while.
How many do you think?
I want to say it's in the 30s, isn't it?
40.
40, wow.
40 times in the last 2 ball games, so that one should be a lot of fun.
And they pick up 2 wins, so that's
pick up 2 wins.
Overcoming that's pretty good.
Yes, it is. Connor Schuchard is tuning in on Facebook. Thank you so much, my friend. Glad to have you alongside. Also, make sure to hit that share button for us. Let us know where you're watching. Okay, bottom line is you and I were talking, so let's waste no more time. Let's give the information. Bottom line, Mules win tonight. We've got a slim chance, I believe, to hosting Week 10 at home. Mules come away with a loss. We're guaranteed, no matter what happens the rest of this season, guaranteed to be on the road on Halloween.
Well, I say it's Halloween, so it don't matter where you're at. It's going to be a weird game.
It is.
Anything can happen, especially in the playoffs. Last year, Mules team, started off slow and picked up some momentum heading in the playoffs and did real good. Came here in the semifinal and gave Cape all they could handle there and lost by a touchdown. And that is a long way off. But you look at 2 teams right now that are 2 different spectrums. Cape is on a roll, 3-0, doing their thing. Obviously,
got some injury bugs,
they do have, and they've overcome that. They've looked really good on the film I've watched. They're pretty good up front. You got the Mules that are trying to just figure things out. And like we said, there's going to be a lot of changes tonight. in regards to trying to find the right combinations. And so let's see how that plays out. Do the injuries finally catch up with Cape, or do the Mules finally find the right combination to unlock their potential?
We're going to find out coming up. By the way, don't forget, bringing you Mules football this season, our good friends at Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. Whether you're gearing up before kickoff or celebrating after the final whistle, Big Whiskey's is your game day headquarters in Poplar Bluff. Starting already going on right now. Join them on the patio for tailgating fun, featuring mouthwater food, ice cold drinks, even a DJ. They're shutting down the back lot for stadium-style viewing. That's going to be going on next week for sure. So grab a lawn chair, settle in, and cheer on the Mules as the game streams live across multiple screens inside Big Whiskey's. It is your go-to spot for every play and bold flavor. Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. All right, coming up next, we're going to be speaking live with our head coach, and we'll find out exactly what he is thinking coming up with this ball game coming up. And by the way, our coach's interview tonight, it's all being brought to you by our good friends at Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. And yes, Brian, before you ask, not one, but 2 green drinks in the cooler, courtesy of Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. There you go.
Need it tonight.
You're going to need it indeed.
Not for me.
Oh, you don't want one?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tim says he wants one, but he's not going to get one. I figured you would have one instead.
Oh, Tim can have mine tonight.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere. Jeff Manning walking up the steps as we speak. We'll talk to him next. Coming up with our coach's interview, it is the Mules and the Tigers. Coming up, you're watching and listening to Mules football. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network. We're back in 3 minutes.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices,
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
from sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
We're back live on the pregame show with head coach Jeff Mannon, presented by Heartland Express and Poplar Bluff, your go-to spot for fresh meals, handcrafted juices, and locally made ice cream. Whether you're fueling up for game day or winding down after, Heartland Express is open 24/7 to serve up hometown flavor with a smile. All right, Coach, here we go. It is week number 4. Once again, the Mules on the road tonight at Cape Central. Give me your thoughts here on the Mules and the Tigers live from Cape Central High School.
You know, we had a really good week of practice this week. We've been harping fundamentals. We've been stressing to the kids that we're building towards districts in this thing and just trying to get a little better every week. Cape's kind of turned into one of our rivals, has been for a while, and we're just going to give them all we got tonight.
Let's go back to it last week for just a moment, and it seemed like toward the end of the football game, our Mules really got things going. Your thoughts on the overall performance of the Mules last week?
Yeah, last week's game kind of mirrored what Cape was a year ago when we played them in the regular season. We had a really good first quarter, and then the wheels kind of fell off due to turnovers and some blown assignments, some missed assignments on football or on offense. We're not a good enough football team to have those stretches to where we have like 5 turnovers in a quarter and still win a football game. So once we clean that stuff up and get firing on all cylinders, I think we're going to be pretty good.
Looking at the Tigers here tonight, Coach, they are coming in at 3-0 this season. They look a lot different on paper than years past. Obviously, their biggest threat running back, Keyshawn Boyd, not playing right now due to injury. Does that change your game scheme coming up tonight?
Yeah, no, Coach Gibbs does a great job over there getting kids ready. They've always kind of been a primary run team. He's kind of morphed into a triple option from the spread. He does a good job of getting, whoever's next up available. Looks like he's been bitten by the injury bug quite a bit. The running back's out. Quarterback got a concussion in third quarter last week, so I think he's kind of questionable for this game. And he's had some injuries and stuff up front. But, kind of happens to everybody when we start getting into this time of year. You just got to, adapt and overcome and play next man up. So
one of the biggest strong suits for Cape Central is third down conversions. Right now, 58% on third down conversions, 19 of 33. How big will it be for your Mules defense to overcome that obstacle tonight?
Yeah, we got to get a lot better on getting off the field. Our third down conversion rate's a little high, and fourth down, I think we're about 50% on giving up fourth down conversions right now. Cape, since they are a primary run team, they do a good job of getting in third and short. It's a lot easier to complete third and shorts than what it is third and long. So, as long as we just keep them out of that area and make negative plays on first and second down, I think we'll do pretty good.
Speaking of injuries, let's go to our side of the football field. Last week, Dobbs went down after a sack on the QB of Farmington. What is his status here tonight, and will he be near 100%?
He should be good to go. He's been practicing this week, so we'll see how he feels tonight.
Let's talk about the overall districts here and where we sit with our seeding coming in 0-3. But honestly, if the Mules get a win tonight by 13 points, things might look a lot better when it comes to our standings.
Yeah, our district's going to be pretty tight, I think, by the time the year gets to the end, or by the time we get to the end of the year right before districts. Beating Cape, I think we're going to be pretty close to them in the standings before it's all said and done. That might give us an opportunity to leapfrog them. So, but, these next couple games are going to be pretty big for us as far as district seeding purposes.
Is there still hope, I should say, for the Mules to possibly host in Week 10 if we start getting things going pretty quick?
Yeah, with the district seeding, as long as we end up one of those top 4 spots, I believe, this year, we should be good to go. So, we just got to get to executing and winning some ball games. Should be good.
We were talking off the air about moving some folks around. When it comes to QB, how impressed were you with Gage Earnhardt last week overall, and will we see him getting more snaps?
Yeah, we've decided to kind of move on to Gage a little bit. Colt did an awesome job, and we kind of expected a lot for him. We were trying to play him on defense, trying to play him at quarterback, and I think, the conversation I had with the guys is Colt makes us a lot better football team with him at safety, and then Gage an opportunity at quarterback, as far as just getting the best 11 on field for offense and defense, and just excited to see him grow as we get going throughout the year.
So I always like to ask you this, obviously, as we get things going for our second SEMO Conference game of the season. In your mind, Coach, to come out here and play well against Cape Central, what's it going to come down to?
Stop the run and score more points than them, Frankie.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Go get them, and we'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, thank you, sir.
Head Coach Jeff Manning joining us live on the pregame show presented by our good friends at Heartland Express. Coming up, we've got your keys to victory. We've got your starting lineups, and kickoff is on the way. It is the Tigers of Cape Central and your Poplar Bluff Mules. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
Welcome back in to our broadcast, and once again a big shout out to head coach Jeff Manning for talking to us live, all being brought to you by our good friends over at Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. One thing I forgot to mention during that interview, Brian, it seems like no matter what year it is, whether it's at our place or it's here in Cape Central, it is homecoming night for the Tigers, and I tell you what, homecoming sometimes can be a distraction. Let's hope tonight is one of those nights.
Yeah, right. And I've always had a theory that whichever, if it's a football player, whichever player escorts the winning candidate for queen, they usually have a pretty good game. So that's something to watch for.
That is something to watch for. I didn't think of it like that. So I know, listen, usually we're going to switch roles here tonight because normally I am in charge, at least at River Radio, I'm in charge unofficially of giving weather forecasts and whatnot. But you, my friend, you've got a radar. Your lips are puckered right now. So what are you seeing? Go ahead. Let's hear it. Tim, better get ready to get off the air.
So
I'm kidding.
I would say it looks like, rain's moving into Leopold, so it looks like maybe 10, 15 minutes away, and it's definitely coming this way. They see a little gray spot.
I see the little white there.
Yeah,
that means some heavy rainfall could be coming. Hopefully it's just rain and no thunder and lightning, but I think, honestly, there's a possibility that we might be impacted by a little bit of storm activity. I guess the good news is if that is to happen, and it does look like that we could be seeing that coming in. At least Tim and I are inside, and all we got to do is just unhook a few wires and shut the windows.
Yeah, and
it won't take very long at all to do that.
No, and it's coming from behind, so we can't see if it's coming other than the radar. But we've been watching it, build kind of all day. But if it's going to hit us, it's going to be short. But they've already made the announcement of what to do if they announced we have to
evacuate.
Yeah, evacuate is the word. I didn't want to say
it that way, but I'll go ahead and say it.
But the band, as long as the band's still out there, everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
I do think we might have a delay to this start. Just looking at the radar doesn't look
What if
good.
I've got plans tomorrow?
Well,
Can we not? No.
The good thing is both teams like to run. It'll be a quick game.
Should be a quick game.
Yeah,
and I was told, little breaking news, I've been told that, last week you had the unfortunate pleasure of catching up with Farmington's no-huddle offense.
Yep.
Tonight, you might get that on the Mules side, possibly.
Look, the Mules have played really well when they go up tempo, but their last 3 opponents have been teams that like to go up tempo, and you don't want to kind of play into their hands. So, Cape Central likes to be more methodical, and they don't really like to push the tempo. So the Mules are going to try to do the opposite and kind of go no huddle, do a little quicker, and maybe catch Cape Central off guard because they've not seen that from the Mules except for at the end of a half where the Mules put together a quick drive. So
that's right.
So maybe that'll catch them off guard and get the first few minutes of the first quarter are going to be kind of interesting to see how the teams react to each other's changes.
It really is. Rebecca Osborne is tuning in. J.R. Lathan's wonderful mother is watching as well. Glad to have you on, Regina. Nathan Dobbs, no, sir. He does not have the green juice. I've got the green juice ready to go.
No, sir.
So, what do you mean, no, sir?
No, sir.
No, I've got it. I've got the
don't
green
have it.
drink.
Yeah,
no, he wanted to know. Nathan wants to know if Tim's got my green juice. Absolutely not. Also tuning in here tonight, let's see, Caleb Williams is tuning in. Our good buddy Timothy Sexton, Connor Shukar, David Hadley, he is tuning in as well. Glad to have you alongside, David. I think you're right. 2012. The Mules and Cape got rained out, delayed due to lightning. That's right. We came back on a Saturday to finish that ball game. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
We've been around, that's for sure. All right, so we're going to do things a little bit differently here tonight because we have a few announcements we're going to get to here in about 10 or so minutes. Right now, what we want to do, we want to go to break. So, Tim, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and on the commercial side of things, let's cue up our good friends at First Midwest Bank. Why do I say First Midwest Bank? Because they will bring us our starting lineups coming up in 30 seconds. We'll be right back with the starting lineups. You're watching and listening to Mules Base, or make that football. Wow, we are not in baseball season, folks. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network. All right, so we are back now with our starting lineups here. We are going to turn it over to Brian Rosner only because there's been so many changes since yesterday with our lineups. Let's go to Brian Rosner first and foremost. The Mules offense, once again, all brought to you by our good friends at First Midwest Bank.
All right, I'll try to not butcher these names, okay? So Mules on the offensive line, they did another little bit of a change, but starting at left tackle, we have Caleb Cassie, a sophomore, 6'2", 225 pounds. Left guard is going to be Hank Deacon. He's a senior, 6 foot, 220 pounds. The center this evening will be James Timms. He's a junior, 5'10", and 234 pounds. Right guard is Preston Morey. He's senior, 5'9", 205 pounds. And your right tackle is going to be Carson Dickin. He's a junior, 5'11", and 185 pounds. The Mules line is averaging 213 pounds starting tonight. In the backfield, you're going to have your quarterback's going to be Gage Earnhardt. He's a junior. And next to him will be running back Devin Ferguson, number 22. He's a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. On your receiving core, we'll stop for the anthem.
Our national anthem here this evening. And now we will continue with our starting lineups, and to continue that, let's go back over now to Dr. Brian Rosner.
As Mr. Hoover would say, that's our national anthem number 4 this year.
Number 4 this year.
He would count them every year.
Yes, he would.
He was over the thousands. But anyway, our receiving crew tonight for the Mules, you got Caden Jenkins. He's going to start along with Logan Slack and Xavier Jones. And then making his first start, we're going to have a freshman Kingston Wade Kennedy. He's going to start in there. And the Mules are going to kind of go fewer guys going both ways, so that's why you're going to see a little bit of a different lineup. So over on Mules defense, we go back that way. We'll go nose guard will be Andre Aguilar. He's been the tackle. He's moving over to the middle. Also on the defensive line, we got Jonah Halliburton. He's a senior. And we have Trevor Ruff. He is a sophomore. Linebackers, they've moved things around a little bit, but still the same kind of crew. We've got Alexander Larkins, a senior, Bryce Dobbs, a senior, and Caden Jenkins, a senior. And we also have Devin Ferguson. He is a junior. He's going to be one of the few guys to go both ways. On the corners, Javian Bradley, a senior, and J.R. Lathan, a senior. And then the safeties, we have Colt Clifford, a junior, and Jalen Chavers, a senior. There's your Mules defense for this evening.
All right, so there you have it. Our starting lineups here tonight brought to you by our good friends at First Midwest Bank. And before we go any farther here, it is now coming up on 6:48 here tonight. So kickoff is less than 13 minutes away. Some other games going on across the area. Hayti on the road at Father Tolton. Hayti 2-1, Father Tolton 3-0. Portageville taking on Scott City with Chaffee. The Bulldogs are 1-2. Herman is on the road at New Madrid County Central. The Eagles are 1-2. Donovan on the road tonight at Malden. Malden winless. Donovan could be back at 500 later on tonight. We'll see how that game pans out. Kelly is on the road at Kennett. Kennett 1-2. Kelly is 2-1. East Prairie 0-3. They'll be on the road at Dexter. Dexter right now is 3-0. Here's one just down the road on Interstate 55. It is Caruthersville. They're 3-0 on the road at Sykeston in our district. I tell you what, Fox 1-2. They're taking on Eureka 3-0. Northwest Cedar Hill on the road at Webster Groves. Webster Groves is 2-1. Northwest Cedar Hill also 2-1. Possibly one of the games of the night. You've got Jackson Farmington both 3-0, a SEMO conference matchup. And of course the Mules tonight 0-3. They are taking on the Tigers of Cape Central. You look at our district standings here tonight, Brian. Right now the Mules, I don't put too much stock through 3 weeks. Right now we are at the 7th spot. But a win tonight against the Tigers of Cape Central, which, oh, by the way, they're in the 2 spot. That can move the Mules up quite a few spots as we go into Week 5.
Yeah, it's definitely a big game last week and this week, up against your district opponents. And, if the winner is below the team they beat, they can leapfrog them, but they have to be right next to each other in the standings at the end of the season. So it just depends on how it plays out, how this game will affect that.
It really will. So we're going to see how it all shapes out coming up here. The Tigers are about ready to come out now onto the football field. Also, the Mules will be joining them as well. You look at the Tigers, and the Tigers, they are averaging right about 27 points a ball game, but defensively, Brian, giving up 9 points a ball game. On the other side, the Mules offense scoring about 15 points a ball game. The defense, though, giving up 33 points. Tonight will be a true test, but I said it last week. The Mules season started last week. I do like our chances, believe it or not, here tonight.
It's, week to week, anything can happen. The Mules have made changes, like we said, and let's see how those play out. Cape Central's a little banged up. Let's see how that plays out. We'll see at the end of the 4 quarters what happens.
So, by the way, Miss Chappelle letting us know we want to wish a special happy birthday tomorrow to Grandma Ruthie.
Ooh,
It'll be her birthday tomorrow, so thank you so much, Regina, and happy early birthday to Grandma Ruthie. That is one thing about our Mules fan base I truly love, and that is the fact that we're all connected and we all root for the same team. We want to see these kids do well, and that's what it's all about, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
So coming up, we've got we got to do keys to victory. You got time for that, Brian?
Sure.
So don't go anywhere. So Tim, if you don't mind, let's key up Kevin's Auto and Tire. And when we come back, Dr. Rosner, he's got the keys to victory in 30 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules Football. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
All right, it is now time for our keys to victory, brought to you by Kevin's Auto and Tires. And with more details on that, here is Brian Rosner.
So the keys to victory is simple. For when you play Cape Central, they're going to stop the run first. I mean, they want to run the ball. You're going to want to make them, get in that one-dimensional where they have to throw it, and then play some good coverage on the outsides. And, so stopping that run and early is going to be the key for the Mules. On offense, the Mules really have to, get some sustained drives. They've had some big plays. They just haven't had those breakaway plays to score. And so that's why they haven't had those high-scoring games yet. The offense is still kind of a work in progress. Hopefully with the changes and, getting those guys off of the 2 ways where they don't have to play defense and offense, hopefully that'll give them a little extra step. Because it's been a little bit more hot than usual this late in the season, especially. Sure. And so being able to have a little bit of depth will help the Mules tonight, I think.
All right, those are the keys to victory, brought to you by Kevin's Auto and Tires. Now, Tim, let's turn our attention. Hang on just a moment, Tim. It's been the last 36 hours has been just a very hard time for so many folks, and I know we've lost some people here this week, Thursday really in particular. But before we go any farther, I want to recognize Tim and his wife Cheryl for a moment, because, I know he said not to do this, but that's okay. He'll forgive me later.
He can't shut you off.
I want to make sure as Cape Central comes out, I want to make sure that everybody realizes just how lucky we are to have a Tim and a Cheryl. They're going through some hard times right now with family, and Tim is still here. He's not missing any ball games. He doesn't want to miss any ball games. Tim, I'm truly thankful for you being here tonight. I'll get through this. I'm sorry. And it means the world to me that you're here tonight with me, and, you wouldn't miss this game. You told me to miss this game earlier. I'll get to that in a minute. But there was no way. Been doing this now going on 17 years. Never missed a football game, and I don't think tonight would be the night that somebody would want me to do that. So before we go any farther, I do want to go ahead, Tim, and I want to pay tribute tonight to a lady who's meant so much to so many folks. Her name is Mary Russian. She passed away yesterday afternoon, and she is the grandmother of Coach Colton Manning, and she just meant so much to so many people. So from our family to Chris Russian's family, Ken Hosler's family, she'll be truly missed. passed away yesterday afternoon, and she just, Brian, meant so much to so many people.
Absolutely.
I never got a chance to meet her personally, but I know that she was our biggest fans, and that means a lot to us. And without her support and other folks' support, we wouldn't be able to do this. So, Mary, we know you're watching up in heaven right now, and we're hoping the Mules can pull one out tonight for you, Mary. And once again, to Chris Russian's family, Ken Hosler family, we send our condolences to you guys. You have no idea how much, or a lot of people don't know how much she meant to so many people. Now, tonight for me, tonight is a very heavy ball game. I weighed about being here tonight. I weighed about talking about this on the air. And so yesterday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, my mother passed away, and I didn't know if I was going to be here tonight or not, but here I am, and she passed away. She was 67 years old. This may be one of the toughest games that I've ever had to call, so if I stumble tonight, I do apologize in advance. But I will do my very best to get through it. And I know Mom is watching right now, and she's going to root the Mules all the way. So I just hope everybody understands that tonight may not be our best effort. It'll be 100% effort. It may not be the best, but we'll get through it. And I just didn't feel, Brian, that tonight was the night to start missing a football game, and I'm sure Mom would agree with me on that.
Sure. You know, sometimes the best way to deal with passing and loss is to keep doing the things that we do every day, and it's one way to kind of help with the pain and the grief. But because the people we lose, they understand, they know that this is what this meant to them and us, and I'm sure she listened a whole bunch, and so was very proud of the job you do.
So real quickly, before we introduce you to our captains, for Mary Russian and my mother Helen, we're just going to do a quick moment of silence real fast, and we'll come back with Mules football here in Week 4 live from Cape Central High School. All right, so here we go. We are live in Cape Central High School. It is Mules football, and it is time for the captains here tonight. Let's begin with the Poplar Bluff Mules tonight. And here we go, leading out for the Mules. It is Colt Clifford. He is a 6'2 junior, number 10. Number 11, Xavier Jones, a 5'7 junior. Also here tonight, for the Poplar Bluff Mules, I'll be honest, the uniforms are blocking my vision there, Brian. Oh, there we go. Number 12, we've got Jalen Shavers, a 5'9 senior for the Mules. And I believe number 88, Chantrez Taylor, a 6'1 senior. Those are the captains here tonight for the Mules. On the other side, for the Tigers of Cape Central, the captains are number 2, Brajon Clemens, a 6' senior. Number 14, Jathan Spain, a 6'5 senior. Number 34, John Williams, a 6' senior. And number 50, Connor Poole, he is a 5'10 senior. The Mules wearing their away white jerseys. Coin is in the air, by the way. I saw that in the binoculars. I believe Cape Central maybe has won the toss here, Brian.
Yep.
And I believe they're going to defer, you think. Let's see here. Cape Central wins the toss, and they're going to receive the ball first. I kind of like that, Brian, believe it or not. Yeah. I like the fact the Mules will be on defense first. All right, so here we go. It is Mules Football Friday, and it is live in Cape Central High School. And normally I do the weather honors, but tonight Brian's taking that over. If we get any rain, Brian, we're all blaming you, my friend. We can't blame me.
We can deal with rain. It's the lightning that stops us, and then we have to wait 30 minutes every time we see a flash of lightning. So let's hope the referees aren't looking to the west there. But it looks like we're going to get a few minutes in here before, and it's definitely building towards it. But it's like I said, it's going to be short-lived, hopefully. What do you think?
I'm going to say it's going to miss us, and we're going to have a good night of football, Brian. That's what I'm going to say.
All right.
I appreciate Sheriff Dobbs. He just sent me a very loving message. Thank you, Sheriff. That means a lot to me. Also, my pastor, Brandon Spain. I appreciate everybody who's reaching out to me. I didn't talk about it much yesterday, obviously, but thank you guys so much for the love and the support you're showing my family, myself. And all I can say is, let's go Mules. Let's bring home our first win of 2025. What do you say, Brian?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Mules wearing the away white jerseys, and they will be going from right to left on your radio dials, your TV screen. Kicking off tonight, our soccer player, Rowan Gowan, is in there. Number 32 will kick off from the 40-yard line. The Tigers back deep to return. Brejon Clemens standing near the 8-yard line. Week 4, Cape Central. We are underway. It is we got a flag already on the field.
Somebody
Tim got a little too antsy over there.
We're re-kicking.
We're going to re-kick from the 35. So you're already busy on the stats here tonight, Brian.
Got to put that 5 yards in there,
Got to put that 5 yards. So here we go. We'll re-kick it from the 35-yard line. It was a squib kick to begin with. We'll see what Mr. Gowan has in store for the second kick of the night. It is a cloudy skies kind of night. We're watching our rain to our south. Hopefully we'll stay away. Another squib kick. It takes a bounce right at the 32-yard line, and the Mules will wrap him up there. It'll be around the 48-yard line. A return by number 26 of the Tigers, Izzy Bridges, a 6-foot sophomore. And the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 near the 48-yard line. It'll be right on the 48-yard line. See there, Brian, already correct tonight.
Good field position for them.
It is, and they're going to run the football as much as they can. Coach Manning said, we've got to force them in the run. By the way, Aiden McGuire, there was some talk about him not playing tonight. He is in that lineup at QB. They put a man in motion now. Here we go. First play from scrimmage. They're going to hand the football off. Good job there by Coach Clifford on the tackle. And I believe the first man through is Torrance Murray, the 5'9 senior. He will be in Mules territory to the 49-yard line. And now it'll be second down coming up for the Tigers. 11:33 to go here in the first quarter of play. Already a quick 3 yards.
You're going to see a lot of motion. They're going to bring a second guy or a third guy to the ball so that they can have some options to go with. You got a little linebacker or fullback kind of option there.
Another handoff again to Murray. Good job by Coach Clifford. Also in there was number 81 for the Mules, Trevor Ruff. Glad to see him in there at defense. About a yard gain, I think, wouldn't you say?
Yep, looks like 48. Third down.
Third down. Jackson already scores, by the way. They go 2 plays at 76 yards.
Ooh.
7-0 Jackson already against the former team of Coach Brent Eckley.
That's going
to be
tough.
I think that's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah, both teams want to score a lot, that's for sure.
Third down coming up. Can the Mules defense get them off the field? There is a wobbly pass, and it's going to be completed. It'll be enough for a first down. Brejon Clemens is going to be right at the 40-yard line.
Good pass, good throw, good catch.
And so first down for the Tigers.
Third down conversion for them.
Yes, it is. And that's going to bring, I believe, 8 yards on that play. And now it is 1st and 10. The Tigers, we've got Mules trivia coming up too. First time the Mules touch the football, we'll do our first half question. Dr. Rosner came up with the questions again tonight. Murray again, he goes, and boy, that second effort gets him a few yards. He gets about 3 yards. He is on the 37-yard line Andre Aguilar. Murray is slow to get up to. By the way, one big change. We're seeing Larkins and Dobbs in the inside linebackers tonight versus the outside linebackers.
And that's, again, just try to get them to the point of contact because they're going to try to run between the tackles a lot. So those two guys are trying to fill up those gaps that that your second guy through or your guards and tackles are trying to plug up. So we'll see how those guys, because those guys are big, leading tacklers for the Mules.
Yes, they are. 2nd down and 7. Murray again in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Murray. He gets some space. He is gone. The 20. One man to beat. Shoved out of bounds. He will be shoved out of bounds by Colt Clifford. Monster game. 1st down. And he'll be just outside the 10-yard line.
It's like the 15. They're going to spot it at.
The 15?
Yep. 22-yard run for him.
So all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It's those big plays you don't want to give up. Those big 20 or plus.
Cape is going to run the football given the opportunity. Right now the Mules on their heels. Had a 3rd down earlier. Murray is going to take it again. And this time, I believe Bradley was the first man to make the tackle. Murray.
Spot him at the 11 there. So
actually, that was J.R. Latham. My apologies.
4-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 6.
He is on the 11-yard line, it looks like.
Yep.
2nd down and 6. 8:55 to go.
See if they put somebody here in motion and bring another guy to the backfield, or are they just going to run straight? Yep, here we go. Try to jet.
They're going to give it to Clemens. Clemens misses one tackle, but he slips and falls, and he will be down at the 16-yard line.
That's a big play there for the Mules.
We'll give the credit to Andre Aguilar, but Clemens kind of lost his footing there.
Yeah, Aguilar did a lot to that.
Yes, he did. So now another big 3rd down coming up, and I got to tell you, as you know, by the way, 7-0 Caruthersville right now over Sykeston on a scoop and score.
Oh, that Caruthersville defense, they're pretty tough.
They are tough. 3rd down coming up. They've got to get all the way to the 6-yard line for the 1st down. 3rd and about 10. This time, McGuire rolling out. He passes. He's got a man there, and he will have a 1st down. It is intended for Jathan Spain, the 6'5 senior, and now it is 1st and goal. I tell you what, if Cape can do that on 3rd down conversions all night, it could be a long night for the Mules.
That was a well-designed play there where they rolled him out, got him plenty of protection, and had plenty of options to throw to.
On the 5-yard line now.
That'll be him a 1st and goal.
Yep, 1st and goal now. Mules defense on their heels. Long sustaining drive by the Tigers. Murray, he's got some space. He won't get to the end zone. Good job by Halliburton there. Jonah Halliburton, the first man through to make the stop. And he is down to the 3-yard line. Let's see here. So Caruthersville still leading 7-0. Jackson leads at 7-0. It's 2nd and goal all the way on the 3-yard line. 7:10 to play in the 1st half, or 1st quarter rather. McGuire gets the call that he wants. Looks like Murray's going to be the trigger man. They're going to give it to Murray. Murray's going to get inside and touchdown at Cape Central. So Murray, he gets his 3rd touchdown of the season, entering the ball game, averaging about 6.5 yards per carry. That was a long drive by the Tigers, methodical.
Yeah, and it was all Murray, too. He had 38 yards of the 52.
So now the extra point attempt is coming. I believe Joey Charlton will be the kicker. The holder is McGuire. Here is the extra point attempt. 6:55 here in the 1st quarter. It is up, and it is good. It is a 7-0 game. Back in 30 seconds. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network. Well, the Tigers, they score first. They now lead 7-0. And that drive goes 10 plays, 52 yards. It took
just 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was methodical.
5 minutes and 5 seconds.
And the 2 big third downs, they converted a 3rd and 6 with a pass and a 3rd and 11 with a pass. Those are the only 2 passes. So they did a good job of, taking advantage of what Mules were, giving them. But, the Mules did a good job there of forcing them into the thing they didn't want to do. And third and long, they did a better job of converting it. So,
but you know what the Mules got to do now, Brian?
They
got to march down
answer.
the field.
Yeah.
They got to answer.
Yeah, this is a big drive here for the Mules right off the bat.
Here is the kick, and this one is going to be a touchback into the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10. Poplar Bluff coming out now. And we'll see what the Mules offense here can do.
So yeah, we'll see. The Mules with a lot of hurried.
Hurry offense.
Yeah,
we'll
sorry, I couldn't think of there, but I was trying to do 2 things at once. But here, they're going to spread it out. They got 2 receivers to one side and 2 to the other, and Ferguson in the backfield.
Let's see what Earnhardt can do here to begin with. They're going to hand the football off to Ferguson. Ferguson powers his way outside the 25, and he'll get to around the 27. So a nice gain on 1st down.
That's what you want to see. Now you're playing with the house money. You can do a little bit more with it.
6 minutes and 36 seconds.
You gave him 7 on that one?
Yep. I know, Tim, if you don't mind, try to, if we can, try to adjust that time clock. I know the nighttime is affecting it if we can. There's a pass outside to tight end to Jenkins, and he is not going to get much. No gain on the play, so now it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mules here on 3rd down for the season for Poplar Bluff. That is something that the Mules want to improve on. And right now, Brian, entering tonight's ball game, we are at 25%, 9 of 36 overall.
I looked at last week's game. Anytime they were within, 3rd and short 5 or less, they were perfect. But they had too many of those that they weren't. So they were 3 for 3 on those short yardages, and this is one of them, a 3rd and 3. It's a big play for the Mules right off the bat.
Very big play. They're going to hand the football off, and boy, I tell you what, a loss of 2 yards on the play. Ferguson was stopped in the backfield. And I tell you what, I hate to say it, but the Mules, they've got to punt the football away.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They had a 2nd and 3, and they couldn't get a block to spring the bubble throw. And then Ferguson got bottled up in the backfield. I don't know if there was a miscommunication or just a missed block, but he didn't have anywhere to go. So now you got to punt it. 3 and punt's never what you want to do to start the game.
Not at all. So
got
now
a good roll,
Clifford, it does. It takes the Mules bounce. Let's go ahead now and do our first half trivia question. What do you say the winner tonight will pick up what, Brian? A
Pizza?
family feast
yeah.
from Pizza Inn. Here we go. Mules played at Cape Central High School and were the Tigers' first on-campus homecoming opponent. What year did that take place? 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012? Let's hear your answers, or let's see your answers on Facebook and YouTube. Hit that share button, and we'll select a winner around the halftime. Oh, it's going to be a bobble. Well, good job by McGuire. He is able to fall on it. Boy, good job by the Mules, too. That was Halliburton. He was back there. Also, Bryce Dobbs, they saw football. They want football. It'll be all the way back on the 17-yard line. Great job by the Mules there on 1st down, even though it really wasn't them. The defense, though, was right there.
Yeah, they got on it as soon as they could, and that puts them into a 2nd and long situation that you like to see, and now we got to take advantage of it. 9-yard loss.
2nd down and about 19. Let's see what the Mules defense now does. And they're going to hand the football off to Murray. Good job by the Mules. That is Alexander Larkins, the inside linebacker. Woo!
Did you see him shoot through that gap there?
Yes, we did.
Tied him up. Excellent job there. No gain. 3rd down and 19.
14-7 now. Sykeston comes back and scores.
Expect the screen pass here.
3rd down coming up here. Mules would love their defense to get off the field right now. They've got to have a big play.
Yeah, this is
huge.
Yep.
3rd down coming up. McGuire. Long snap count. They're going to hand the football off again, and right there, shooting through was Devin Ferguson. Also Halliburton. Also Andre Aguilar. And who else was there to make that stop for the Mules?
Everybody but the mascot.
I think that was number 63 there? Was that Colton Wimpy? I think it was. Boy, a lot of great jobs there by the Mules. That was impressive. And now they're going to kick from near their own end zone. Charlton is all the way back at the goal line. Mules could have a really good field position. Play clock is down to 3, now 2. They're gonna have.
They don't have a guy on.
Nope.
They were
short. Missing Murray.
Yep.
And what do we have? Was it a flag
probably timeout? But we'll see what the signal is.
No, I thought I saw a flag. What is it here?
Yep.
And it's going to be a delay of game. Yep. So a flag comes out. I was right again, Brian.
There you go. Well, I was wondering if Coach Gibbs got that timeout in there before, but he did not.
I will take a right answer anytime. All right, 4th down coming up now. Now they're all the way in their end zone, so there is the kick, and the Mules just get away from it.
Yeah,
that's the good thing. Just let it go. So the Mules will have it around the 44-43 yard line. So let's see what the Mules offense can do with it now. Our ball game tonight being brought to you by our good friends at Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, a Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, First Midwest Bank, Maverick Glass, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tires, and by Costello's. I had lunch at Costello's on Tuesday of this week, actually. Very good stuff. All right, Mules got to move the football here, Brian.
Yeah,
down by 7 points.
And they did it, at the first play there. They just couldn't convert the short opportunity. Second and short.
So now Earnhardt back, gonna fake the handoff. They're gonna have to get rid of it. They just do, and this one is hung up in the air. It is caught.
Nope,
it's incomplete. Yeah. That ball hung up in the air. Lathan, I thought he had it for a moment.
I don't know if Gage's arm got tipped there as he threw it, or what, because he had a guy breathing down his neck as he was getting it off. But yeah.
I thought that one was caught.
Might have didn't time that just right. Was that Logan, right?
Yep.
Okay.
2nd down and 10 for the Mules. Ferguson lines up right beside Earnhardt. 2nd and 10. They're going to hand the football off this time. Ferguson's in the backfield. He's going to go nowhere. Boy, he has slung down. The first man through for the Tigers is Logan Margetta. He is a 5'8 junior, wears number 12, and now we've got ourselves a 3rd and long situation, a -6 on that play, 3rd down and 16.
Yeah, he's their Cape's leading tackler, I believe, their linebacker, and he got shot through that left side and was able to wrap up Ferguson before he could turn upfield. And I feel the wind again. It got kind of cold there over here, didn't it?
No, it did not. It's still warm in here. I don't feel nothing here. Mule's going to run the football this time. Larkins is going to get close to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, flag late.
Oh, a flag comes in late, and that one could be costly. That one might go against the boys in orange and black. We'll see. That was a late call that came in.
Maybe
big call.
Face mask. Oh, personal
foul against the Tigers. I thought that was going to be against the Tigers, and that will give the Mules a 1st down.
Take any way we can get it.
Let's see if they move the sticks. Yep, it's going to be a Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down on that personal foul. My lovely wife Pam is tuning in. A big thank you to her and my son for putting up with my craziness the last 36 hours. I know, Brian. I'm not easy to live with.
I was saying,
I know.
That's a mutual thing, right? The craziness?
And it's always there.
Yep.
She deserves an award, no doubt. Earnhardt now going to pass it over. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Xavier Jones slipped. That's the second player that we've seen slip here tonight. Mules are inside Cape territory. It would be nice if the Mules are able to get some points on this drive with 1:31 to go here in the quarter.
Yeah, anything positive would be good right now for the Mules. The penalty was a bonus. Now let's see if they can take advantage.
2nd down and 10 to go. Larkins lining up right beside Earnhardt. Gage Earnhardt, he's going to throw. He's got Slack, and it's going to go over his head, incomplete.
Ooh, and it looks like Slack kind of like, I don't know if there was a miscommunication.
I think so.
But he looked like if he kept going, he was there, and it would have been a big play, but just a little bit, just kind of hung up a little bit, and I don't know what the call was there. Maybe he was supposed to come back, and Gage thought he could see him lead him out there a little bit, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
Let me ask you
a trivia. 3rd and 10 though.
Yeah, 3rd down and 10. I'm going to do a trivia question to Brian here in just in a moment. On this 3rd down, they're going to hand the football off to Jenkins. And that's going to be a lot manageable now. It's going to be 4th down, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 2. So Jenkins with a huge run on 3rd down. You got to go for it here, right?
Oh, absolutely. And that's what they did is they set that up with that run because they knew it's 2-down territory. So now you got 4th and 2 from the Tigers 34, and they kind of hurried up a little bit there, trying to catch him off guard.
So now Earnhardt, Larkins lining up. The big running back. There it is. They give it to the big fella. He is going to be stopped.
No, he got pushed forward. It's going to be close.
No, they got him marked way short of the marker here, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
They did not give the Mules a favorable spot at all. And Tigers will take over on downs. Larkins comes up 1 yard short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, with just 49 seconds left in the quarter, too.
So real quickly, Brian, this one is just for you. Kent Gibbs has been with the Tigers for 7 years. Before that, he came from the Sykeston. What's his lifetime record as a coach?
Ooh, no clue. No clue. That's a lot. I mean, it's
130 and 77,
yeah, I knew
my
it was
friend.
Good. It was good.
You mean I knew something you didn't know?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Murray now, he gets some space. That'll be a 1st down. He is brought down by Dobbs near midfield. He'll be just shy of midfield. It'll be on the 49, or make that the 45-yard line, rather. Big run by number 7, Murray. He has had a really good ball game to this point. It's a 12-yard gain on that last play. 1st down for the Tigers.
And that was already his 10th carry. My goodness.
Very content Cape Central. If they're going to win tonight, they're going to run the football. This one, he's going to be brought down hard by Halliburton.
Big stop by Halliburton.
That's huge.
Good hit.
Remind me never to get on Halliburton's bad side. Let me tell you.
No gain, but still
no gain.
Good stop.
2nd down and 10 now for the Tigers. Tigers so far running the football 53 yards. And guess who's got 48 of those yards? If you guess Murray, you're correct.
That'd be the end of the quarter.
And that is the end of the 1st quarter. The Tigers lead 7-0. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching and listening to Mules Football. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu, available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
Well, we are in quarter number 2, and the Tigers coming up now, second down for the Cape Central Tigers. They switch sides. Murray again is going to be tackled. Good job by Colt Clifford, and he will get to the 47-yard line. So not a big gain there, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. So 3rd down coming in for the Tigers. So far tonight on 3rd down conversions, Tigers are 2 out of 3. Let's make it 2 out of 4. What do you say?
The one they didn't convert was a 3rd and 19. The other 2 were both 3rd and longs.
This is 3rd
convert.
down and 8.
Yeah, this is manageable for them after those 2 pass plays, but let's see if they can.
They're going to throw
roll
this
them
time.
out. Yep.
Yeah. McGuire's going to be taking Dobbs, and then Halliburton comes in, as does, who's the other fella? Caden Jenkins also comes in. McGuire is slow to get up, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I would imagine we're going to punt the football away.
Yeah, we'll see a punt here from the 42.
Boy, great job by Dobbs there. That was a collective Mules effort. We've said this now all night long, the Mules, they've got to get some points here.
Yes.
Or
absolutely.
if nothing else, at least keep our defense off the field for a little while.
Well, and that's the nice thing about not going 2 ways. You know, I mean, Ferguson and Larkins are in there going a little bit both ways in the running back position and linebackers. But yeah, you know, having that 2-way starters definitely slows you down.
Oh, this was a high punt, just goes straight up in the air. Oh, it takes a Mules bounce and goes the other way. And now the Tigers.
Oh, it must have touched the Mules.
Did it touch the Mules?
Yeah, but I think the Mules pounced on it.
I didn't see it touch the Mules. I don't think it did touch the Mules.
I saw the beanie fly through.
Okay. Mules will have it. I didn't think it touched the Mules. Nevertheless.
Actually, hang on. I thought I saw him signal the other way. Let's see what's going on. They haven't moved the sticks. Yep, there we go. Okay.
No, I was going to say it's Mules ball.
Yeah. It was kind of confusing there for a minute, but and being up here, you really can't tell. But the Mules take over at their own 44.
Love to have a long drive here. What do you say, Mules fans? Let's get a long drive. Here we go. Let's see what Earnhardt can do. 1st down and 10, 44-yard line. A new drive for the Mules. They're going to throw a quick throw to Caden Jenkins. Jenkins gets away from one blocker, and he is inside the Tigers' territory. He is to the 49-yard line of the Tigers. Good job by the Mules on that play.
Gain of 7.
I'm having issues with my computer, Tim. Is everything okay on the video side? I think it is anyway, except for the clock.
Let's bring up a 2nd and long 3.
Long 3 coming now for the Mules. I remember this, the first time the Mules had the football.
They had a similar situation, but this
time Ferguson breaks through. He's inside the 40 to about the 37, and there is a Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. Mules are moving those chains. And that is what you want to see, giving the Mules a little bit of a break right now when it comes to their defense.
2 good plays back-to-back, 12-yard pickup there from Ferguson, his longest of the night.
Let's do a 3rd. What do you say?
Yeah.
I'm all about that. Big gain at 12 yards on that carry for Ferguson. Earnhardt now. Mules have 3 wideouts. They're going to hand the football off again to Jenkins. He breaks away from one tackle. Boy, he was stopped in the backfield, -5 yards. He turns that into positive gain.
That was a good, he just evaded the tackle on his shoulder. If the defender went a little bit lower on his hip, he might have got him down, but he was able to hold him off there and pick up some positive yardage. And here, look, you got to see Colt Clifford's in the huddle there.
Yes, he is. Thank you so much, Rebecca Dexter, right now. They lead at 23-0. Believe they are taking on East Prairie tonight. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we got
second down coming. Ferguson going to give the football, and he's going to get maybe a yard. He is up to, well, you know what? They're going to say no gain, I believe. So it's going to bring up third down. Third down coming in about 7. We'll see what the Mules are able to do.
And if you're the defensive coordinator for the Tigers, you notice they got 2 quarterbacks on the field right now with Earnhardt and Colt Clifford lining up as a receiver. He's going down to the bottom of your screen there.
Yes, he is.
Slot 3rd and 7. Mules looking for a big third down here play, but this is 2-down territory too.
Logan Slack, Xavier Jones. Earnhardt goes over the middle, intended for Clifford. It's going to be incomplete. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
A little too much on that one, I think.
So a 4th down coming, and boy, the Mules would love to move those chains.
They've had some success in 4th down.
They have.
Long 4 downs, so we'll see what they could dial up here.
4th down and 7. Let's see what the Mules, let's see if they target Slack or target Jones. They're going to target Jones, and it's going to be incomplete this time. Actually, J.R. Lathan was the target. Incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 1st down for the Cape Central Tigers.
8:35 left in the first half.
Cape Central now leading 7-0. Our ball game presented by Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. Also being brought to you by Heartland Express, Ozark Total Healthcare, American Family Insurance, Agent Marty Zerwanka, Wolf Creek Power Sports, Oakdale Care Center, and being brought to you by The Manor, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet, and Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance. There is the fake handoff. They're going to pass it, and it's going to be incomplete.
No, that's a live ball.
Yes, it is. He threw behind, so Clemens was right there to fall on it, and they're going to mark him down at the 29-yard line. Yep, 29-yard line, so another loss on that play.
Yeah, they do a lot of those little backward passes. You got to be careful with that. If it's not all the way back, you're going to lose. You know, that's a live ball, and anything can happen. They lost 4 on that one.
Mules have 30 yards of offense so far, Brian. Cape Central 46 yards.
They just lost 4.
Yeah, they were at 50. So now we'll see what the Mules here can do. 2nd down and long. 2nd and 14 coming. They're going to fake the handoff again. Over the top and incomplete. Well, I'll tell you what, Mules on the pass game defensively doing a very nice job in this 2nd quarter so far. By the way, Tim, great job on that clock, by the way. It is fixed, knock on wood. It looks really nice.
Brings up a 3rd and 14. Big play here for the Mules.
Tim and I took a vote. We're going to put you on the camera next time and have you do all these quirky little things, Brian. How about that?
No way, I can't.
He's like, no way, I can't even keep up on the stats.
Yeah, the stats is hard enough.
We're trying to shake things up a little bit around here. 3rd down coming for the Tigers.
There's that putting that man in motion.
There we go, fakes the run. There comes Dobbs. Oh, it's going to be blocked.
Yep, but it's a jump ball.
And it's going to be almost picked off. Good job by the Mules defense. Clifford, J.R. Lathan, Javian Bradley. Boy, Dobbs was blocked at the last moment. Otherwise, that would have been a big-time sack for the Mules.
Yeah, they did a good job of picking it up. They know he's coming, you know. And then the Mules had 2 or 3 defenders there to defend that pass, that jump ball, and Lathan was able to get a hand on it to knock it down. That's all you want to do there, because if he would have caught it, it would have been right where the punt would be anyway. So maybe you get a little lucky bounce on the snap.
7:37 to go. Charlton and Dobbs went for the block, and the Mules just get away from it, let it roll. It's going to take a Cape Central bounce right at the 25-yard line. So there you go, 7:25 to go first half. 7-0 Cape Central. Let us know where you're watching from here tonight, and let's get a Mules win I know they are streaming our games right now live from Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. Glad to have them alongside. Right now, our trivia question is up on the screen, and we are giving away a family feast from Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff.
Mules will take over on their own 25-yard line with 7:25 left here in the half.
Earnhardt now coming out, 3 wideouts, 2 to the far, 1 to the near. They're going to go to the far. They've got Xavier Jones. Jones, a 5-yard gain, make it 6-yard gain. And we're going to have. Nope.
Was that a run and pass on that one?
It was a pass,
Thank you, sir.
Out to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him back. I thought he was going to be on the 31-yard line. They say 30-yard line.
Still was
that hand motion I wasn't used to.
I was like,
Brian. I wasn't sure what that was.
Help me out here.
I wasn't sure what Brian was doing next to me. I was like, what?
Xavier on that one? Yeah.
Yep, Xavier Jones,
yeah,
second down and 5.
Yeah, I was
Quick
trying to
pass.
count the punt.
Now a flag comes out this time. There was movement there on the line by Brian Rosner. 5 yards on him.
I think that's going to be on Cape.
Is it going to be on Cape? No, false start on the Mules. By the way, on a side note, breaking news coming in, I don't believe it's going to rain tonight. So, Brian, you're wrong again.
It might still rain. I think the cell kind of dissipated there, so maybe the thunderstorm will.
The thunderstorm, he says.
The lightning is where we're not.
By the way, Deputy Donnie Robinson is tuning in from the lake area tonight in Wayne County. Glad to have you alongside, sir.
I need to get out on the lake.
Be safe, that's for sure. And thank you so much for tuning in to Mules football. Earnhardt goes outside, gets a man, and he will be near the sticks. Xavier Jones. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Where did he step out?
31.
31.
So just a 6-yard gain, but still a good 6-yard. And I think Gage went to his second target there, so that's a good sign. So bring up a third down with 4 to go. A little bit more than 4, but
6.5 to play before halftime. By the way, coming up at halftime, we'll be joined by the Mules athletic director, Joe Brown. You know, I say he will be here. Lots of lightning at Lake Wapapello. You can keep it down there, Donnie, at least for this ball game anyway. We don't want any delays up here. They're going to fake the handoff. This one over the top. It's Colt Clifford. Clifford, the 30, the 20. Make it happen, big fella. Touchdown, Mules.
There's your big play.
There you go. Let's get those booms going on Facebook land. Our student section, Tim, they are going wild right now.
Colt Clifford, 69-yard touchdown.
It is a Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance touchdown. And now we've got our extra point attempt coming up for the Mules to tie this ball game. Wow, what a moment that was for Colt Clifford, his first receiving touchdown of this season.
Probably career.
I think so. Gowan comes in for the extra point. Clifford, the holder, it is on the way, and there's a flag that comes in. It is good, but let's check the laundry on the football field.
Mules are leaving, so it looks like it's going to be good.
And they're going to talk about it here. We're going to go ahead and give them the extra point. We'll tell you about the penalty when we come back. The extra point is good. Mules have tied the game back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
So the Mules scored the touchdown. It was a personal foul on the Tigers of Cape Central. By the way, guess who else is scoring big right now on that touchdown?
Who's that?
The dog Misty.
Oh,
Grandma
Misty.
Jackie is giving that dog some extra treats right now. Oh, the official got confused. He put the ball on the 40-yard line instead of the 45, and now the Mules will kick off.
I'm a betting man. I'm thinking this is a touchback.
I'm thinking you're right.
Or good time for an onside kick. You never know. Yeah, they're ready for it. They got a height. Yeah, they got
7-7, 6:20 to go here in the first half. Each team with all 3 timeouts. Here we go. It is booming kick, and it's going to go into the end zone. So you're right. Touchback. By the way, guess what happened the other day, by the way, Brian?
What's that?
Can I go ahead and say it? Permission to speak?
Sure.
My Cubs are in the playoffs. October baseball never looked so good. That will not be the only reference to the Cubs before October, I can promise you. We got to take what we can get. First time since, well, when's the last time they made the playoffs, Brian? Do you know that one?
2020.
Very good. I thought I may have stumped you on that one.
Yeah, it's easy to remember that. It doesn't happen often.
Got a timeout, I believe, a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout coming for the Mules. Mules calling their first timeout here of the first half. Our ball game is presented by Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance. Also being brought to you by Baldwin Chevrolet, Big Whiskeys, The Manor, Wolf Creek Power Sports, American Family Insurance, Marty Zerwanka. If you don't mind, there it is, Tim. There is our trivia question. Mules played at Cape Central High School. They were the Tigers' first on-campus homecoming opponent. What year did we play that game? Was it in 2009, 2010, 11, or 12? The only hint I can give you is Brian and I both were at that ball game.
Yeah, for fans who aren't familiar, the Tigers used to play at Houck Stadium, they would have to play on Thursday nights because the NCAA rules that the visiting team gets the field on Friday nights before a Saturday college game. So, yeah, then they moved here on this nice campus.
I've called games at Houck Stadium before.
It was a good time, yeah.
Tom Cash is tuning in from good old Wichita, Kansas. There's Torrance. Murray now outside, brought down by Shavers. He'll get to the 28-yard line, so a gain of 8 on that play.
He was on the move there, wasn't he?
He was. Oh, David, don't be jealous, my friend, about the Cubs. I can't help it. The Cardinals are already canceling their October plans and going to go fishing instead. Just saying. I know the Brewers are going to be the hard team to beat for sure.
They're playing well, yeah.
They are playing very well.
Dodgers are playing better.
There's the handoff to Murray. I thought that was going to be a bad handoff. Good job by Halliburton.
Flies through there, yeah.
And he gets only 1 yard, 3rd down and 1. So I would say this will be a big play right now for the Mules defense, Brian.
Yeah, they're going to need a stop if they can get one here. But, you know, the Tigers have been doing a good job of picking up yardage. They've only, so what are they averaging right now? We get about 2.5 yards per snap.
Yeah.
So Mules are at 6.1 thanks to that 69-yard touchdown pass from Gage Earnhardt to Colt Clifford that tied this game up.
Big 3rd down coming now for the Tigers. Murray in the backfield. That's who they go to, and he's got enough for a 1st down, but he didn't get much, just enough. Halliburton on the stop. Also good sportsmanship there by Trevor Ruff. And he'll get to the 32.
Looked like they just made a block in the middle there, and the Mules either guessed on the wrong gap or just missed him as he ran by. He definitely runs through there hard.
Mike Miller is tuning in from Parrish, Florida.
Ooh, Florida, nice.
Things are going well for you down south, my friend. Big audience on YouTube and on Facebook tonight. We're so grateful for our Mules fans around the country. Another handoff, this one again.
Nope, he pulled it.
Oh, he sure did. He pulled it and nearly picked off by the Mules. Boy, J.R. Lathan almost said, "Look what I've got, Mom." Mules were not fooled by that one. That was nearly a disaster for the Tigers. Mindy Wilson tuning in from Poplar Bluff. 4:37 to go here before halftime.
After completing those first 2 passes on 3rd down, the Tigers have misfired on the last 3 attempts.
Let's make it 4. What do you say?
Yeah, it would help. 2nd down and
Mules
long.
bringing some pressure to the line. They believe that Murray may get the ball. Clemens in motion. They're going to give it to Murray, and look at that.
Nope.
No, it's still going.
Yep.
Boy, I was fooled by that one. I thought Murray had it. Clemens is going to have a 1st down. That was a nice fake out there by the Tigers.
Yeah, he pulled last second.
He
and
sure
then
did.
Did the option, threw a backward pass, so that would be a run. And then number 2 there got past the Mules
Clemens
outside. And so there you go. They got an 18-yard pickup.
Right at midfield. Boy, that's a big second down pickup. Second down and 10, 18 yards.
And that's what that does when you bring that guy, from, your receiver into the backfield. Now you got options. You can hand it off. You can pull it, and the quarterback is probably reading the linebacker, seeing what they do.
Mules bringing heat on the line again. This time they're going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Martavian Robinson. Remember who else wore number 3 for the Tigers last season? Who was that young man? Or 2 years ago, rather.
Oh, I don't know.
Zaire Thomas.
Oh, yeah, Thomas.
Can't forget about that guy.
No.
It seemed like that young man was in high school for 10 years. He just killed the Mules.
He ran over the Mules for a good 4 years, for 4 long years, yes.
I will never forget that number 3. Second down and 10 following the incomplete. Hard snap count. Murray now gets it, and he'll be taken down by who else? Halliburton. Boy, he is having a great first half.
Why don't you shut up?
Halliburton having a great first half.
Someone disagrees with you, Frankie. Third down and 10. They gave him no yards.
I don't believe they're talking to me because the crowd mic is way over there. Just so we're clear, the crowd mic is about 2 booths to my right.
Well, someone was unhappy with something. So it brings up 3rd and 10 at the 50-yard line. We still have 3:52, 3 and counting here left in this half. Tie game 7-7.
Big third down coming for the Mules defense. This time McGuire rolling out to his right, looking to throw. He better get rid of it. Dobbs comes in last minute, and it is incomplete. It is going to be very close.
Timed it just right. That was Colt Clifford on the defense.
I don't see a flag on the far side. Nope. 4th down. Boy, good job by the Mules pressure. And now we're going to see, I believe, a punt coming on. Tom Cash, a shout out to a former Mule, Steve Cash, who is in Cape for the SEMO class of 1978. Glad to have you guys alongside. Don Collins is tuning in. So now the Mules back to return. They've got Logan Slack. He is standing at his own 14-yard line. Charlton, going to be a low snap, and they're not going to be able to get it off. He blocked it. It's going to be blocked.
And it goes out of bounds.
And the Mules will have a huge first down all the way near the red zone.
So they fumbled the snap, got off the kick, but it was blocked, and then it rolls out of bounds at the Central 24-yard line.
Yeah.
With 3:26 here left in the half. That's a big turning point.
That's a big swing right there. Now the Mules are in the driver's seat now. 3:26. Mules methodically here can possibly do a 2-for-1.
That would be nice, yeah.
They get the ball back to begin the second half. Mules now, momentum. They scored a touchdown on their last drive. Ferguson lines up beside Earnhardt. It's going to be a pass to Jones. Jones now, the 20, the 10, and he steps out of bounds. Mules are inside the red zone here tonight for the first time. It is our Costello's red zone drive. That last play there, that punting play, I'm catching it on my replay. Our replays are brought to you by Barker's Towing. Ferguson now gets the handoff. Ferguson isn't going to get much. He is inside at the 10-yard line to about the 8. Second down coming for the Mules from the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
They kind of pushing it a little bit.
Under 3 minutes here to play in the first half. Just under 3 minutes. Larkins now lining up. Mules have a lot of time. There's Larkins. He takes off and he will score. Touchdown Mules. It is a Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance touchdown drive.
And it only needed 3 plays.
Mules have their first lead. Am I right? This will be the Mules' first lead of this season.
It's been a wacky season, but that's it.
It's been a wacky season indeed.
8-yard run to the house.
Alexander Larkins That is his second touchdown run. Gowan coming in for the extra point to make this a full touchdown lead. It is up. You better believe it. Mules now lead 14-7. Let's hear you, Mules fans. We're back in 30 seconds live on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better
rates.
rates.
Keep it right
so
here
expect
instead.
a handshake,
there we
a
go.
chat,
Now we'll come
and
back in
solutions
30
that
seconds.
fit.
Nope, we're going to keep
Fly
it here.
a well-tailored zoo.
Had something,
for auto, home,
an
business,
issue
life,
with
health,
our
and even Medicare.
computer.
Make Ozark Legacy
Now we're
Insurance
good.
Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
What a great touchdown drive. 3 plays the Mules needed to take this lead, first lead of 2025.
Finally took advantage of a break. You know, the fumbled snap on the punt, and then they blocked it out of bounds. A 24-yard drive and 3 plays, and 3 really good plays. The Mules are able to punch it in and take the lead, and now there's 2:45 left in the half. The defense will have to step up and preserve the lead so we can take it into halftime. And did you think that was going to, we'd be saying that at the start of the game?
No, I did not. I tell you what, Mules right now looking very good. Let's see if they can, 2:45. Mules have 2 timeouts. Cape all 3, a squib kick taken at the 25-yard line, and on the return back to the 42-yard line. And the return man for the Tigers was Izzy Bridges. Remember, hit that share button for us on social media.
Tigers take over at their own 42 with 2:40 left in the half. Trying to catch up on everything. It's been a wacky little.
It definitely has been. The Mules, though, have a touchdown. They have now lead by 7, 14-7. Now we're going to get a Larry Hillis Dodge at timeout by the Mules. So let's go to a 30-second break. We'll come right back. Mules lead by a touchdown on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
All right, so here we go. As the Tigers now, and we're going to get a whistle and another timeout by the Poplar Bluff Mules. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout.
Interesting.
Very much interesting.
Looked like maybe they didn't like the lineup. Cape's going to probably come out and I don't know. Yeah, maybe a lot of changes this week. So, making sure everybody's on the same page is very important, especially in this situation. So burn a couple timeouts and get it right,
Might as well. So there you go. You got them. So now the Mules have no timeouts left with 2:40 to go. There's our trivia question once again. The Mules that played at Cape Central High School, they were the Tigers' first on-campus homecoming opponent in what year? Was it 09, 2010, 11, or 12? We've got the answer coming up at halftime. So make sure that you are able to get that answer submitted. And then you'll be in the running for the family feast from Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff. All right, first down and 10. It's a fumble now, and the Mules, or I should say the Tigers rather, jump all over it. Is it safe to say right now, at least for the time being, that it appears that Cape Central They look a little bit out of it here at the moment, all the way back on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, 9-yard loss on another fumble snap. That's their second fumble snap.
Tim, if you can, zoom out to your left and get our student section following this play, if you don't mind. They are rocking it over there tonight.
They're having fun tonight.
They are having a blast.
Big group.
Can't wait to ask Coach Joe Brown about our student section. McGuire lobs one, and it's going to be caught by Spain, taken down by Caden Johnson, and he'll be taken down near the 36-yard line, so not much on that gain.
That was good one-on-one tackling there.
There they are on camera. Look at that. The minions, they say. I wish somebody could tell them they're on camera right now, but but hey, that's a nice little student section making that trip over here to Cape. It's pretty cool.
Good to see, especially if, following a team that's 0-3, right? I mean,
exactly.
The student body is behind them. That's good to see. Now it brings up a big third and 16. Third and a country mile.
1:10 to go here before halftime. There is Coach Jake Nicholson right in front of us.
Yeah, Tigers are going to let the clock run down to 1:10.
And then take a timeout, I believe.
Timeout, yep.
Their first timeout here of the half. And let's sit here for just a moment and let's talk about this first half here. Remember, the Mules had 30 yards of offense early in the ball game. Now they've exploded to 134, but it's the passing game right now. Earnhardt 6 for 11. He's got the one touchdown pass. And they are averaging, by the way, on the ground 3 yards per play. That is important there in itself.
Yeah, to get that ground game going is good to see. But they've taken advantage of the miscues by Cape, and that's what you got to do in high school football. You limit your mistakes and take advantage of your opponent's mistakes. And the Mules, usually I'll say that as one of our keys to the game. I didn't this time, so good on that, right? Turnovers are always important. Now, technically, there's been no turnovers, but that block punt fumbled snap, that was a huge moment in this game so far.
That's close to a turnover for sure.
Turnover and downs technically, but they don't count them as takeaways.
All right, so 1:10 to go here before halftime. 14-7. Third down coming. Mules do not have any timeouts remaining here in the half.
Yeah, you just wanted to make sure to keep the ball in front of you. Do not miss a tackle, especially if you're a safety.
They're going to run. Here is Murray. Murray breaks one tackle.
Oh, he got flipped over there.
He did. Yeah, Colt Clifford making the stop, and is he going to be at
that's
first down?
Yep,
it's going to be enough for a Cape Central first down. They get just enough.
With 63 seconds left.
And now the clock starts. There's the 1 minute mark. And now the Tigers have some momentum. They've got to go 47 yards or 48 yards for the score to try and tie the game. Clemens in motion. They're going to fake it, and they're going to be a sack
by Dobbs.
Dobbs and Halliburton. Dobbs, the first man through. Now that's a football play for you.
Knocks him back to the 45.
45, yeah. 45-yard line. I've got Coach Nicholson right behind me. Hey, how about those Cubs, baby? He's like, I'm leaving out of here. He's gone. He's opening the door. I knew he would do that. I was making fun of him on the way up here. I called him, and he's hurting right now, Brian. His feelings are hurt.
This is the second sack for a 12-yard loss.
Yep.
Second down and 17 with about 9. They're going to let that clock run out.
I don't blame them. 6 seconds, one play left, and there's the passing play to Spain. Believe that is Spain inside the 45. Yep. To the 44. Oh, a timeout is called by Cape. Wait a minute. Bluff is leaving toward the locker room, but I believe they're going to have some time on the clock. Yep, you can hear the whistles in the background. I hope you can hear them. Tigers, I believe, called a timeout they're going to put 1 second on the clock. 1 second is going to be left on the clock.
They got a good kicker. I don't know if he's got the range of.
I don't think
he don't have that range, but yeah.
That would be a getting close to record territory, right?
Yep. 11 yards on that one, so it's still third down.
Still third and about 6?
But now you have a shot at drawing up something. hook and ladder, the old Statue of Liberty.
So third down coming. Third down and at about 6, you think?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm falling asleep. Yeah, 6 yards. It won't matter because this is the last play.
Yeah, this is the last
at half.
play, so it's either going to be a touchdown or it's going to be halftime. One of those two. Coming up at halftime, we'll be talking to our athletic director. Final play, barring a penalty. It's going to be a pass. It's tipped, and it is nearly picked off. Good job there by Trevor Ruff. He was the man that batted that ball in the air. Mules got some momentum, and the Mules will get the football to begin the second half. Let's step away for 3 minutes before we go to break. Let's pause at 10 seconds on the radio for station identification. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you
Now we'll go to break.
Fiona.
Let's come back in 3 minutes with our halftime report. Joining us once again will be our athletic director, Joe
Life's
Brown,
better when you're under our
in 3
roof.
minutes.
And that would
You're
be
watching and listening
Relieve
to
Rudy?
Mules Football. This
Save up to
is the
23% by
Stinson
bundling your
Press
home and
Mules
auto with
Radio
us.
Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
And we are back live. It is our PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist halftime report. The Mules lead 14-7. First time this season, the Mules go into halftime with the lead. Joining us right now on the broadcast, our athletic director, Joe Brown, is in the house, and so glad to have you alongside. And, man, the Mules, they look pretty good here so far tonight.
Yeah, even last week, Frankie, thank you for having me, first of all.
Bet.
But the biggest thing we talked about even last week when things weren't going our way in Farmington was to establish a brand, a style of play. And that's what we're trying to do this week and sort of going forward, is to realize that you want to have a rugged defense, a solid defense, and establish some explosive plays on offense. And I think that's something that we're trying to do, and we want to be consistent at in the second half.
Because you're a football guy through and through. So, first off, before I go any farther, I had Tim put them on the camera. I am digging our student section making this trip. Coach, I cannot remember the last time at Cape Central that we had the Mule Barn quite like we do tonight. That's awesome.
Most definitely. The Mule Barn is the best student section in America. They travel. They do amazing things. Next week when we play at home, we're going to move them to our side of the stadium for the first time, and it's going to set things off. They're amazing youngsters, and we want to give them something to cheer for, and they're doing a great job.
So the next theme for next week being on the home side, I'm going to go on the limb. I may get canceled when I say this. I'm thinking Cubs night. What do you think?
I don't think that's going to fly, but me and you can still represent. That's okay.
You can't blame a guy for trying.
Hey.
But I was going to say, this football team, they look so good tonight, and there's so many great things going on. And as a football guy, tell me, how important will it be for the Mules offense here, third quarter, to have not only a long drive, but also end it with 6 more points and make the extra point to make it a 2-score lead?
Well, like I said, everything is really about establishing identity and personality, and that's what they want to do. You want to be a strong second-half team. It's 0-0. In the locker room, Coach Manning is definitely telling the boys that it's 0-0. You have to win both halves, and they have to win this half in order to bring home the victory. But you're not going to do it by one spectacular play. It's going to be being consistent and just chopping wood and making sure that you continue to stay about the purpose, keep building your brand, keep building your identity, and I think that's what we'll do.
One thing I like about what you're doing is you guys have an amazing social media presence, and really in a very short amount of time. And I mean that because I look on your social media page through the high school, and man, there's so many great things going on with athletics, not just football, but really all across the board.
Yeah, most definitely. I think our fans are so passionate. They deserve to be treated with that respect and the investment that they have in our community. We had 2 big wins today on the road in a tournament for our softball team. Had 2 big wins down in the Branson tournament. The tennis team did outstanding placing and placed very high on several different matches today as well. We definitely have volleyball going on the road, as well as cross country going on the road. And we're just doing a lot of great things, and our fans are always behind us, and we appreciate them so much.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, the coaches, man, it's hard to believe that on here we are mid-September, we are knee-deep now in fall sports, but you know what's around the corner, right? Do I even got to say it? Winter sports is around the corner already.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we're excited to see our new wrestling coach, Tyler Long. He's going to establish a giant in our wrestling program. We have our basketball teams, Coach Dugas, Coach Durden. They're going to do an outstanding job of keep building on those teams, the success and the steps. We have our big tournament that's coming up, the Showdown, which will be in December, and we'll, of course, be talking about that as our football season goes down. And you'll, of course, be there as the voice of the Mules, and we will definitely be doing some great things in the winter months.
I want to go back to something you said a moment ago, and I don't want to overstep by any means, but one thing by talking to you in early July that you told me is you want to affect change in a way that is a positive way for our brand. And I tell you what, hats off to you and to Coach Nicholson behind me making this happen. Our student section, our band on the home side. I mean, that's, in my opinion, Coach, it's a long time coming.
Yeah, I think it's just, it's a collaborative effort. It's not just me. It's a lot of people who are doing a lot of work. Coach Nicholson has been phenomenal. I couldn't do anything without him and all the support of the administration, the student body, which is amazing, and, of course, our community and our Rabbit fans. I like to call them fams because it's family.
I want to see, I don't know about you, I know you feel the same way that I do on this, but man, how cool would it be next week, Jackson coming to the house? How cool would it be for our entire home section to be packed out top to bottom? That would be awesome.
It will be. Jackson's going to bring their hometown, the whole town, but I guarantee you that we are going to be there to definitely overwhelm our stadium and make sure that the barn is rocking next week.
The only thing I hope next week when Jackson comes to town is I hope the fans, I think they're pretty good about doing this, they leave those pesky cowbells at home. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know about that Saturday Night Live skit. More cowbell. Hopefully we'll have less cowbell and more mule bells. Okay,
That's right.
That's what we're talking about.
So tell me, in second half, real quickly, what are you looking for as you observe this team? I mean, you're up here like I am. You're watching this team. What are you looking for? What adjustments do you think Coach Mann is telling his team right now in the locker room?
Well, I think the biggest thing, this game comes down to blocking and tackling. Who blocks better, who tackles better. And I tell everybody the two things you can control everything in life is attitude and effort. And so if you have attitude and effort and you're committed to the purpose and you give great maximum effort, it doesn't matter what happens second half. Things are going to go your way if you have great attitude, effort, and you focus on the fundamentals of blocking and tackling.
Now I'm going to ask you a question you're not ready for yet, but that's okay. It's what we do here. I want to know, when can we start making that push to area businesses in Poplar Bluff to get on board with the showdown this year? I know it's a few months away, but you and I both know these few months will go by pretty quick.
Yeah, well, we're doing it and during football season as well. We have so many local businesses, so many people that are willing to give, and they want to help.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they can't help if you don't ask. And I think that's something that we're doing, and we're spending a lot of time going from place to place. It's kind of hard to say no when you're face-to-face.
Sure.
So you like to go in and make sure that it's more than just transactional, but it's relational. And we want to make sure that we build those relationships and help promote everybody's brand and help everybody go forward, because it's all about helping boost our kids and improve the state for all of our children, not just the people in sports and activities, but all the student body, because it matters and they matter.
I know in October, coming up, October 25th, the Mules Booster Club is having their glow-in-the-dark golf tournament. I've been told you and I may be partnered together, and we might be one of the two worst golf players in Poplar Bluff, just so you know.
Well, I think
I'm pretty bad.
I think it's apropos that it's at night, because it'd be the blind leading the blind. And I think that's something that me and you both, we would just make sure we don't hurt anybody in the process, including ourselves.
Boy, I tell you what, before you get downstairs and enjoy the rest of this second half coming up, real quickly, next week, home side, I can only say I don't want to leave them out. I'll tell you what, at halftime, it'll be a lot of fun to watch our marching band, Show Me Marching Band, coming up next Friday at home.
Yeah, they're getting ready also. I didn't say this tomorrow. They have a competition as well.
Yes.
So they'll be doing things great tomorrow. And also, when we talked about the winter sports, I did not mention our girls swim team, which is very much going to be on a state championship contender. So I want to make sure that and give a shout out to Coach Lewis as well.
Absolutely. I know she was listening earlier on tonight. Well, Coach, I appreciate you coming up as always, and I can't wait to have you back on next week, this time at home. Hopefully it's about 10 to 15 degrees cooler by then.
Most definitely. I don't want my hair to frizz, so I want to make sure that everything's good.
I'll tell you what's a lot better than being in Farmington. Last week we had no air, no nothing in that press box,
like
and it was pretty humid.
I know. We jumped in the vat of fish grease. I'll tell you what,
we did.
That was it right there. But thank you so much, Frankie. As usual,
Coach.
Hey, we appreciate you. We love you being the voice of the Mules. Thank you so much for everything that you do and helping build our brand and help our kids. We appreciate
Amen to that, brother. We'll see you next Friday at home.
All right.
Coach Joe Brown joining us live. Our athletic director will step away for 2 minutes. Your highlights and totals coming up. You're watching and listening to Mules football on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up.
And we are back here at the half, presented by our good friends at PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. And real quickly, I've had so many folks here reach out to me during the entire first half and just sending me their condolences, and it means so much to me and my family. I'm trying to reply to everybody, but obviously I'll do that following the ball game at some point this weekend. I'll tell you what, Brian, this goes to show you what kind of community that we live in. It's so much love and respect in our community, and it's just humbling to be a part of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody always great about reaching out. And
let's talk about the first half here. 2 first downs for Poplar Bluff, but the Mules have a 7-point lead, and oh, by the way, get the ball back in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's a kind of a strange game, football. You know, Capes had the ball for a good, 16 minutes? They have 16:42 is the time of possession in the first half, and Mules that's only 7 minutes for the Mules on offense. The snaps are 34-21 in Capes' favor, but yet the Mules are up by 7. And that's because, the Mules were able to punch in an 8-yard touchdown run by Larkins, and then you got the big 69-yard throw from Gage Earnhardt to Colt Clifford for the touchdown to put the Mules ahead there with 2:45 left in the half. And so the Mules find themselves up 14-7, and that came right after Central had an issue getting off a punt, and it was blocked out of bounds, and the Mules were set up with a 24-yard drive there that put them ahead. So, yeah, it's a funny game, and it's going to be a funny second half.
I'm a little bit confused here. This is not for football, but I got a message from my wife, and she's telling me that we're going to do something this weekend. I don't know. It looks like a fruit or something. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about that we're going to be doing. So anyways, we'll figure that out later on, I guess. You saw it. Any idea what that means?
Gardening.
Yep. Okay, well, that's okay. I like that.
Yeah. You got to bring
that makes sense.
You got to bring in. Yeah.
We're looking for mums, I bet.
Yeah,
that's
mums.
okay.
You haven't had your mums yet? I mean, my goodness, I already have 3 or 4.
It's still summertime outside, for crying out loud.
It's second summer for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's get into Mule stats here. And let me tell you, first half totals, Mules 134 in the yards department, only 33 on the ground. Gage Earnhardt, what a first half, 6 for 11, 101, the 1 touchdown pass. Mules have 2 first downs and only 2 penalties in the first half for 10 yards. Cape Central, 3 penalties. By the way, I've got Mules having 3 first downs.
They do, and I don't count that flag. That was that.
Oh yeah,
remember?
That's right. Yeah, okay.
It's still they gained 2 first downs, but they technically get a third one. Yeah.
And Cape only has 7 first downs, but it has been the time of possession to me. Cape Central 16 minutes and 42 seconds. Bluff 7-18.
Yeah, and the Mules defense been out there a long time, but they haven't given up too many of those big plays. It's just 1, 22-yard run early there by Torrance Murray, who's already up to 78 yards rushing on 17 carries. So he's averaging 4.6 per carry, so that's a good sign if you're a Tigers fan. But they just haven't been able to finish drives, and it's just been a play here or there. They started off hot with the pass game, and then they had a drive there, or couldn't connect on a bunch of times. And McGuire is only 4 of 10 after starting 2 for 2 for 33 yards total passing, but he's also been sacked twice for 12 yards. And when he has been throwing, he's been throwing on the run, either rolling out to get away from the Mules' defensive blitzing, or with Dobbs and Larkins kind of breathing down his neck.
Well, coming up next, we've got about 3 minutes to go before the second half begins. Brian, do you want to give away this family feast coming up from Pizza Inn? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's take a break here real quickly. We've got the trivia question on screen. Let's hit that share button. We're at 17 right now. The answer coming up next. So, Tim, let's cue up our good friends at Pizza Inn, and coming up next, we'll give you the answer, and we'll select a winner. Coming up, it is our first half trivia giveaway. You're watching and listening to Mules Football on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
All right, so here we go. It is our first half trivia answer and a winner. So the question one more time. The Mules played at Cape Central High School and were the Tigers' first on-campus homecoming opponent. In what year did that take place? Was it 09, 2010, 2011, or 2012? Well, survey says that, Tim, let's give us the answer on screen. It is 2011. The answer is C. Tigers played at Houck Stadium prior to 2011. The Mules last played the Tigers at Houck back in 2008. So there you go. Now the winner tonight. Brian has selected our winner. Who is it, Brian?
I can't read your handwriting. Mindy.
Diane Wilson.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Congratulations.
I was trying to give it to you, and we messed that up. I'll tell you what. But so, Mindy Diane Wilson, I will get a hold of you following this ball game or over the weekend, and you have just picked up a family feast courtesy of Pizza Inn in Poplar Bluff. Brian, how good is their pizza?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Just 2 words. Good stuff.
That was 2 words, yeah.
2 words.
But,
it was 2 words. All right, so coming up next, we've got your second half action. We had Coach Brown on the air, and we were talking about just how important this next drive is going to be for the Mules. So, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the locker room. What is the mindset right now with the players, but more importantly, our coaching staff?
They're definitely going through their second half plans. Cape's going to make some adjustments. Coach Gibbs is going to be in there fired up, and he's going to make his adjustments. I'm sure the changes that the Mules made this past week really threw a wrinkle to their game, to the Cape's game plan. And so now, what they do in the second half is going to be interesting to see, especially this first drive. If the Mules can go up 2 scores, that's going to be huge for this game. This first drive here to start the second half is very, very important for both teams.
Well, let's find out. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and coming up next, it is second half action. You've been listening to the Halftime Report. It is presented by PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. We're back in 2 minutes on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
All right, so here we go. Tim Hicks is on the camera. I am Frankie Castile. Brian Rosner is right beside me. I'm ready for second half action. What do you think?
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. The Tigers, Joey Charlton will kick off. Devin Ferguson, Logan Slack is back to return. Mules will go left to right on your radio dials and TV screen, but it's going to be a touchback. So the Mules will have it now, 1st and 10. Annette Clifford, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you again for your support. I know Tim enjoys that as well. Oh, I'm definitely a moron sometimes. No doubt about it. I am just, never mind. We'll just move on from that conversation. All right, so here we go. Mules, 1st down and 10 on the 20-yard line. Gage Earnhardt back out there. Devin Ferguson lining up right beside him. We'll see what the Mules have on their 1st down play. Ferguson gets a little bit of running room, still on his feet, and a big 9-yard gain. He took something there, Brian, and made it a big gain on 1st down.
Yeah, slipped a tackle and then bounced off a guy, and then, was able to get to almost to the 1st down mark. It sets up a 2nd down and 1.
Your playbook really opens up on 2nd down and 1.
Yes, it does. A lot easier.
By the way, we're going to have our second half trivia coming up next, so stick around for that.
Hopefully
a harder question.
A little bit harder, yeah.
Yes, it is. Brian should know. Earnhardt going to hand it off to Ferguson. Ferguson has a Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. Poplar Bluff Elite Travel Football tuning in. So glad to have you folks alongside tonight.
Good way to learn the games, to watch the varsity guys do it.
That's right. 2nd down, or make that 1st and 10 rather, after a 2-yard gain. I always say, I've been saying this for a long time, for 4 years now, I do have the best camera guy in the business.
You can see the student section there in the background.
Yes,
They're excited.
Can. They are pumped up tonight. It is Minion night here at the ball field. Ferguson, 3rd carry, still breaking some tackles, and he is out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
He took a left turn and
they marked him back to the 35.
Had to outrun some guys to the sideline, and was able to turn upfield to get 5. He was lucky to get that, or 4, I should say.
So hit that share button on social media. We want to know where you're watching from. We'd love to get about 50 shares before we give away this gift card from Big Whiskeys. Xavier Jones now lining up in the wide out spot, as is Caden Jenkins and Colt Clifford.
Might see a spot. No,
going to give it back to Ferguson again. Ferguson breaking tackles. Another Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. Wow.
Yeah, he looked like he got to the stop sign and made a left turn and shook like he was going right.
I was going to say, I think he blew that stop sign.
Yeah, and then he just went right past him. Another big
42-yard line now. Mules getting some momentum on this drive. That's their 3rd Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. Mules now have 55 yards on the ground so far. Big pickup there.
7 yards, yeah.
Yes, it is. And now the Mules once again Another handoff, and this time the Tiger says, you're not going to get through this time.
Finally, I was say, if it ain't broke, don't keep going back to it. But, yeah, this time they finally stopped them up, so it's going to be no gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Poplar Bluff Mules. We'll see what Earnhardt has. Still kind of a warm, muggy night here in Cape Central.
Yeah, that storm we were expecting kind of pushed to the north. And,
It did.
yeah, you could smell it. It's close, but it's not hitting us.
But
so
all
we're
we
lucky.
got was the humid atmosphere from it.
Not fun.
So now Earnhardt, 2nd down and 10, following the no gain. Now he's going to throw it. It's tipped in the air, nearly picked off. Woo! Right there to make that catch was number 13, Christian Murdoch.
Got lucky there with the deflection, but it looked like he had the right idea with the open to receiver. Just got a big paw that's got out there and deflected it and brings up a 3rd and 10. And now the Tiger fan sidelines getting fired up.
I was going to say the sidelines for the Tigers. They are fired up. The Mules section, they're fired up. Here we go, 3rd down. Boy, I can hear the Mule section all the way over here. Earnhardt, he's going deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Slack thought he was held. Do I see a flag? No, I don't. Slack thought maybe he was held, some contact, no call. And that'll bring up a 4th down. I'm okay with that. The Mules getting 2 first downs.
Stretching the field there, trying to get something going. But yeah,
now the Mules defense has got to step up. They've been really good in that 2nd quarter. Clifford now coming out to punt. He's got a nice foot for sure, a nice boot.
Yeah, what was his first one? 49 yards.
49, yep. So now the Mules, good snap. There's the kick. It's a low line drive.
Bounce.
It takes it right at the 22-yard line. Tigers trying to bounce outside. He stiff arms. Thought there was maybe a little bit of a face mask there. By the way, remember earlier in that 2nd quarter where we had a fan tell someone to hush? Yeah. I am happy to report it was not our broadcast, thankfully. I did find that out during halftime. So there you go.
I thought they heard me. So
no, I thought they were telling Tim that because Tim was getting crazy over next door. 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. Mules on defense. Murray is going to line up right behind McGuire. Play clock starts 9:26. They put Clemens in motion. They hand it off this time to Murray. Murray is going to be taken down by Colt Clifford. Also in on the tackle is Shavers. Also Caden Johnson on there as well, but he's all the way out to the 44-yard line. So a good gain on 1st down. Gain of 5, and now it is 2nd down and 5. My good friend from Heartland Express, Sanjay Varma, tuning in tonight. Yes, Sanjay, Jesse did a great job on the drink today. My wife and I stopped in earlier this morning. Bryce Dobbs on the tackle on the QB. McGuire is in the backfield. Bringing up 3rd down.
Loss of 2 there. That's a big play. He wasn't able to pitch it because Dobbs was right in his face.
Well, I tell you what, I think if the Mules win here tonight, Brian, I think Sanjay is right. This green drink has your name on it.
We'll
okay.
We'll pour it on Coach Manning.
I don't want to waste it. No way. That's that liquid gold.
3rd and 7 here. Big play for the Tigers.
Big play for the Mules on defense for sure. Can the Mules get off the field? McGuire back to pass. He is launching one. He's got one, a man deep, and that will be the touchdown. Martavius Robinson on 3rd down. He takes it to the house, and now the Tigers are an extra point away from tying this ball game.
Just got behind the defender and had a step on him and kept that step, yep.
58-yard catch and run. It seems like it's always number 3 getting to the Mules. Zaire Thomas before, and now Martavius Robinson. And now the Tigers coming out for the extra point. And now it's a brand new ball game. We will do our trivia question. By the way, coming up, I know next week following the Mules home game, we're working on it right now. for some tasty treats from Heartland Express with their amazing locally made ice cream. The extra point attempt, it is up, and it is good. It is now a 14-all ball game. We've got ourselves a barn burner. We're coming back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
Well, the Tigers on a big third down conversion not only get the conversion, but they go to the house, and now they have tied this ball game. It is 14 apiece, and that last drive for the Tigers, it was a 58-yard catch and run by Martavius Robinson.
Just when you think you got them behind the sticks and you got a chance to get them off the field, and one play changes the game.
That went 3 plays, right?
Yep,
3 plays, 61 yards overall. Here is the kickoff. This one is heading toward the end zone. All right, so now let's do our second half trivia question. It is presented by Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. Now, the Mules running back ran for 280 yards against Cape. It is in a 25-24 home win back in 1997. It is the most by a Poplar Bluff player against the Tigers since 1993.
We're being specific here, aren't we?
Who was that running back? Was it Jarek Blackman, Andy Sisney, Lonnie Lewis, or Ryan Schlimper? A, B, C, or D? The answer, it may surprise you. I was just a tot in 1997.
I was in college, but yeah.
I was 13 to be exact. High snap, they're going to hand the football off to Xavier Jones. Jones trying to break outside, maybe 2 yards. Oh, a flag comes in. It comes in late, and that might be against the Tigers, I believe. Or is it going to be against the Mules?
They're asking Coach Gibbs what he wants to do, so he wants to take him back. So
it's going to be against the Mules. I thought for a second it may have been against the Tigers, but no, it's going to be against the Mules.
Personal foul.
Personal foul against Poplar Bluff. So that's going to be half the distance all the way back to the 11-yard line.
But and the play counts, so it's going to be second. Well, they got 2 in the box, so we'll see what they say here.
Right now it's saying second down. Should be, I would believe, a first down, though, wouldn't you think?
No, I think the flag came after the play.
Oh, you're right.
So,
you're right. Yep.
So it's going to be a 2-yard gain and a second and long.
Second down and long coming. Quick pass outside to Xavier Jones. Incomplete. Boy, the momentum on this drive has clearly shifted to Cape Central. I want to finish my thought here a moment ago that we were talking about. Did you know next week, following the Mules game, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I do know from Linda Z and Sherry at Heartland, we're doing some ice cream.
Ooh.
Some big-time ice cream,
there
too.
You go.
So Tim's going to have to hurry next week off the air so I can get down and get me an ice cream cone. Just saying, Tim, no pressure, my friend. Third down and forever coming up now for the Mules. Earnhardt back to pass. He's got a man there. It is Xavier Jones, and it'll be all the way out to the 25-yard line. Still well but shy of the sticks.
But a good sliding catch by Jones.
It'll be his first catch, I believe, of the night. Down to the 25. Oh, Mules are going hurry up offense here, Brian.
Catch him, yep.
No way. Play clock is down to 17.
So 4th and 5. They're trying to probably draw him off.
Yeah, I would say so.
Or is who's I say nope,
yeah, they're not going to go. Yeah, they're not going to go. Timeout is called. Cape Central, they are jacked up now. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout. We're back in at 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Struggling to find that perfect gift for that person who has everything? Find unique treasures at the Gift Chest.
At Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers, we have over 6 decades of expertise bringing you unique and beautifully crafted jewelry, gifts, and one-of-a-kind artwork.
We are locally and family-owned, and we also offer custom creations, jewelry repairs, and we buy scrap gold, silver, and platinum. Let our family take care of yours. That's Whitworth's Gift Chest Jewelers,
where Walmart is next door to us in Poplar Bluff.
So now the Mules coming out to punt the football away. Clifford comes out. It is 4th down and 5. Cape looks to be a little confused here. They're bringing more pressure to the line. Oh, this one is a high kick. Just goes straight up in the air, and it's going to die right there.
Yeah,
it's going to take a little bit of a bounce, but not much.
Great field position.
Yeah, the Mules, or I should say the Tigers rather, already in Mules territory to the 48-yard line.
Just over 7 minutes left in the third quarter, and the Tigers looking to pull ahead.
Our ball game being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, also Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, First Midwest Bank, and Heartland Express. On the 49-yard line, they do move it back 1 more yard. Let's see what the Mules can do.
Mules, the 49-yard line. So, yeah.
Mules 49, still in Mules territory. Murray in the backfield. McGuire now puts a man in motion. They're going to hand it off, and what a tackle again. First man through this time. Who else than Halliburton? He says, not this time, my friend. Torrance Murray is in the backfield. He loses 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Great stop there on 1st down for the Mules.
Yeah, it's good start for the drive. You put him in negative, and Murray's he's got 19 carries, 80 yards. I mean, he's got to be gassed right now.
You would think.
It's so hot, but it's nice to be young.
I wouldn't know that anymore, Brian. Tim wouldn't know that either. Clemens now in motion.
Option.
He's going to keep it himself, and he is going to have or be close to a 1st down. I think he's got it. Yep, it is a 1st down. Well, they may signal to measure. I thought he had it from here.
Yeah, they're giving it to him.
Yep, 1st down. McGuire able to get the 1st down on the option.
All the way to the Mules 39, so that's 13-yard gain. And again, it was the old option where he faked the handoff to Murray, kept it, and then he had the option to Clemens on the outside, but he kept it and was able to pick up the 13 yards for the big 1st down.
Mules have 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. Cape Central, all 3 of their timeouts. Another option again. Mules were fooled on it, and a flag comes in. This one could be coming back.
It was late.
It was a late one, but we'll see. I thought they already signaled a hold. We'll wait and see. I told you I wasn't young anymore. Here's the call.
No flag.
They're going to wave it off. Well, not what the Mules defense wanted. All the way down to the 28-yard line. Big gain. 11 yards on that play, and now we're down to the 27. 1st and 10. A couple of quarterback keepers back to back. McGuire now looking for the snap, and he's going to pass this time. He's got a man there again. I believe that one is Robinson. No, it's not going to be Robinson this time. It'll be Grove. Terrell Grove, the 5'8 senior, and they are inside the red zone now. 2nd down and about 1. Cape Central using their passing game now.
Aguilar was like, what are you guys doing back there? He was on the other side of the line of scrimmage. That was funny. But yeah, 2nd and 1, big 9-yard gain, and they've completed 2 passes in a row. 2 big ones. Tigers 2nd and 1, and they're at the Mules 18-yard line. We got 5 minutes left here in the third quarter of a tie ball game.
Yeah, we do. Murray once again back in the backfield now. Spain at the tight end. They hand it off to Murray. I will say, the Mules, I don't want to jinx the Mules. That'll be close to a first down. Maybe not.
Yeah,
no gain.
No gain.
I was going to say, for now, the Mules have kind of got Murray's number, but you got to watch out for the other targets.
I say that's what they've been, keen on stopping him, and then all of a sudden McGuire has been able to tuck it upfield and pull that handoff really good. He's reading the linebackers and pulling it at a well, or he's just doing a good job of, and he's also done a good job of escaping tackles too.
Here we go. The Mules got them the jump, and that's going to be a first down. So first down for the Cape Central Tigers, 4:15 to go here in the third, following that 5-yard penalty. Now all the way inside the 15 to the 13.
It's one way to convert a third down.
Mules defense trying to step up big in this spot. Tigers running the ball effectively, throwing the football effectively here on this drive.
And the Tigers do have a good kicker. He's 2 for 3, one of them blocked, but this is definitely a field goal.
In their field goal range.
Yeah, so Mules going to try to hold them to a field goal, be a bonus.
Low snap, they hand the football off, and that was just a botched play from the get-go. First man through, Andre Aguilar, as well as Coke Clifford and Devin Ferguson. Second down, Mules needed that play. That's about a loss of 3 or 4 yards. They're marking him to the 17 or 17-yard line.
4-yard loss.
So a 4-yard loss. 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. And the Mules and the Tigers are tied. 14-14. Second down coming.
Here comes that option.
There's a little pitch outside to Grove. Grove is inside the 10, and he'll be taken down. He got back up, and the ball may have popped out.
No, they're
going to say he was down by contact. Boy, Cape Central gets a break on that one, Brian.
But it'll bring up a 3rd and short at the, looks like the 6, yep.
Yep. Boy, the Mules, they were on that ball the moment it popped out. Boy, the coaches for Poplar Bluff, they were ready to celebrate too. That would have been a huge takeaway for the Mules.
It's about a 3rd and 3. Big play right here.
Yeah, this is huge. Mules now, Murray in the backfield. Now they're going to put Grove in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff, and it's going to be a touchdown. Cape Central is able to score the TD. So McGuire goes in and scores the touchdown. It is his first rushing touchdown of this season. So the Tigers lead. They have scored 14 points here this quarter. And now the extra point attempt coming from Charlton. Extra point coming now to make it a 7-point game. Here it is. It is up and it is good. Let's hear from Heartland Express. We'll be back. You're watching and listening to Mules football on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Well, the Mules now down by 7 points, but this game is far from over. The Mules that just got to come out here, Brian, and have a really good drive and get back in this ball game. That last drive goes 9 plays of 49 yards. It took 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yeah, we still have 2:26 left here in the third quarter. A lot of ball game left.
Lots of time.
The Mules hopefully been wearing them out.
This one is back into the end zone. They're going to, can't run it back in. High school in Missouri. Tell you what, Jones was ready to run that back. So now for Poplar Bluff, let's put that trivia question back on the screen. And you can read it and give us your answers. The winner is going to receive a gift card from Big Whiskeys for $25. Also hit that share button for us. We want to reach as many folks as we can. So now the Mules are down by 7. Do we say, Brian, we'll see you next week and sign off for the night? No, he says.
No, there's plenty of football left.
Plenty of football.
But they got to get something moving here and get something positive going.
1st and 10, Poplar Bluff, plenty of time to march down the football field.
And they had some positive plays that last drive. It just kind of ran out.
Earnhardt is going to keep it himself, and he is going to get to about the 28.5-yard line. What a gain on 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback's kind of taking over here, aren't they?
I believe that will be on the 28-yard line.
Yep, give him 8.
Give him 8 yards, 2nd down and 2. I like it, 2nd and short. Let's go for the Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. What do you say? Under 2 to play in the quarter. Mules down at 21-14.
I'm greedy. Let's take a shot.
It's going to be a high snap.
That makes it harder.
That is not the play the Mules wanted. They're going to lose some yardage on that play. Still going to be 3rd and short. They're going to lose about a yard.
And Earnhardt did a good job of just losing that much. Yeah, 27. Yeah, just lost a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down play coming now for the Mules. Alexander Larkins, and he is not going to be to the marker. Still going to bring up 4th and short.
Hitting the backfield, but was able to shed the tackle and still got to the line of scrimmage, it looked like. But he's going to be short and bring up a 4th and, yeah, but he's going to spot it at the 30 or the 28. So
28,
no 1 yard gain.
4th and 2. Still 4th and 2, and Earnhardt is staying on the football field.
Colts coming out.
Colts coming in. They can't afford to go down by 2 scores in this situation.
Might be able to draw them off. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. We'll see if they try to hold it for a second here.
Mules need a good punt this time. And this was a lot better than the last one for sure. Fair catch is called at the 35-yard line. So Cape Central gets it right back. A quick 3 and out. Mules got some good yardage on 1st down, but could not go any farther.
That's been the story of the night.
It has been, and we are down to 27 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Remember our trivia question. Boy, next week is going to be a good ball game. We're going to be at home right now. Jackson is all over Farmington. Our latest scores, we've got several of them to give to you right now. It is 35-28. Sykeston Bulldogs is up over Caruthersville. That's a high-scoring ball game. That one still has, well, that's going into halftime now. Jackson, they lead 35-7 over the Farmington Knights.
Jackson's going to be tough next week.
Very tough game indeed.
A little bit of movement there in the backfield. They're going empty. This is kind of interesting.
And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout here.
I guess they ran out of play clock.
Timeout called by the Tigers. So let's step away with them. Let's take a 30-second break, and let's be right back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
.71 degrees here at Cape Central High School. 1st down coming now for the Cape Central Tigers. They had a very unique setup earlier with an empty backfield. Now they bring the running back in, Murray, to line up right behind McGuire. They put a man in motion. Going to be the fake handoff. It is going to be completed pass. And it's going to be a lot more. Robinson is already down to the 35-yard line. And number 3, yet again, is hurting the Mules. There's that instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair.
Went from the 35 to the 35, so a 30-yard pitch and catch, and had plenty of blockers in front of him to get going.
I thought that was going to be a pass that could have been picked off. It hung up there long enough, but Robinson able to come down with it. Martavian Robinson.
You're going to let the clock run out for the third quarter.
Don't blame him on that one.
Yep.
We're going to come back in at 60 seconds. Mules down by a touchdown, but the Tigers are driving. We're back in 1 minute on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
All right, it is the fourth and final quarter. Tim Hicks is on the camera. Brian Rosner right beside me. I'm Frankie Castile. They switch sides. Mules will now go from right to left.
Yeah, it's going to be a big fourth quarter for the Mules to get a stop here. Hopefully,
what was so funny?
I don't know. I'm losing it.
Okay.
I thought they were lining up on the right. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lost it, folks.
I thought maybe Tim messed up or something.
The heat is getting to me.
It's still 71 here, but it feels a whole lot warmer. New running back lining up behind.
I was just saying, Murray's
McGuire.
got him tired.
He's
21 carries, 76
Clemens
yards.
now. Brejon Clemens. That could be a hold. There it is. Yep, comes in from the backfield. Going to be a hold coming. I believe it's against the Tigers. Mules were held, and McGuire's coming right back, holding on the offense. Yes, sir. Saw that one from up here. Mules catch a break on that one. The back judge threw that one in.
And yeah, there's their opportunity now to catch that break. We're gonna figure out where to go from here. Where the
35-35 the score. And I'm assuming that one is, Sykeston and Caruthersville is all knotted up at 35 apiece.
So they mark off 6 yards on that because he gained the yard, or the hold was a little bit. So it's only a 10-yard penalty, but it's only a 6-yard drop back. So it's first and 16 because you don't count the play. So, but
now they got Gore, or make that another handoff. This one going inside, not much, a couple of yards, a few yards. Halliburton in on the tackle.
That was Izzy Bridges there on that one.
Izzy Bridges.
Get to the 38.
38-yard line, bringing up a second down. Second and about 12 or 13.
I think we're seeing a lot more of Bridges here in the fourth quarter. Yep, because, like I said,
Murray's got to be extremely exhausted right now.
Yeah.
Got to watch out for Robinson. He is lined up, the wide out on the far side. Bridges, or make that, Izzy Bridges is stopped, and he gets no gain. And he is going to be slow to get up to. He took a hard hit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was number 65 on the pop. That's Sam Massey. He made a great tackle. Give him the credit.
They brought a lot. Yeah, he's not.
And Bridges, man, I hope he's okay for sure. Let's step away for 30 seconds, Tim. Let's cue up Ozark Total Healthcare on this injury timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching and listening to Mules of Football on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
We're back as we approach the 9 p.m. hour. I'm Frankie Castile, Tim Hicks on the camera, Brian Rosner on color commentary again tonight. I'll tell you what, Izzy Bridges, he is slow to get up, and he is up now, thankfully, and I'm hoping that it was just the wind knocked out of him. He took a pretty big tackle there.
Yeah, the Mules brought a lot to the point of attack.
Catching bugs now, Brian?
Grasshopper.
Oh, grasshopper. Okay.
That's what got me earlier.
Listen, he's a statistician. He's catching grasshoppers here. It's all what he does.
Jumped to my screen, and I'm like, whoa.
So a big third down coming right here. You look at by the way, that Ozark Total Healthcare injury timeout, and now do you put Murray back in? I don't see him on the football field.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he is back now.
His jersey is
drenched.
It's darker around the edges there, yeah. But
Cape Central, by the way, on third downs, they're 8 out of 11 tonight, 73% overall. Pretty good right there.
And this is 2-down territory, so you give it to Murray and let him pick up a couple. Nope, they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it here. They lob it up over the top and incomplete, intended for Clemens. Colt Clifford did a great job at knocking that ball away. Now it's fourth down. And do you go for it here, or do you kick it away and pin them back deep in their own territory?
That's a good question.
I think I would kick it.
Yeah, I would kick it too.
We're going to get a timeout, an official's timeout. So an official's timeout here, 8 of 12 on
Dobbs
third down. Dobbs is slow to get up.
Yep.
That's what it is.
He's got a cramp, it looks like.
Yep. So now Coach Manning is out there, Jeff Dawes as well. Another timeout here, injury timeout by Ozark Total Healthcare. All right, Mules fans, what do you think Cape is going to do? My money tells me that Charlton comes in for the punt. You would think.
That would be, that's a safe play. You're only up a score. You got 10:45 left here in the final quarter. It's 4th and 13. Yes, that would be the ideal play, is to pin him back and make him drive the field. But I don't see him.
I don't see them really.
This time, there we go. Yeah, he's there. He's coming out.
Yeah, I was going to say I would think that they would go ahead and punt the football away and make the Mules have to go a long direction to tie this ball game.
Plenty of time left. 10:45. Both teams have 2 timeouts. I don't know if we'll see if that has to come into a factor later, but. It's only one score game, 21-14, Tigers lead.
Oh, they're going for a field goal.
Yeah,
this will be a long field goal.
55 yards.
He's got the leg for it, no doubt. This will be big. Here it is. It is up, and it is
short.
No good. Woo! Boy, I tell you what, one thing you don't see in high school is a lot of field goal attempts, so I give it to Coach Gibbs at trusting that young fella. He is a junior, and he nearly put that one through.
It had the right. It was on target, just a little bit left and short.
And that gives the Mules some pretty good field position here, Brian.
They'll start at the 20 because in the high school, that's the other thing is it's like a punt. You're going to give it to the 20 because at that point you're going to give them a touchback anyway. So yeah, That's a good
Well,
attempt.
at least the Mules are starting from inside their 10.
Right.
So that's all that matters.
But 10:39 left here in the final quarter. Plenty of time to go.
So now a quick pass outside, incomplete to Xavier Jones. Boy, back in the second quarter, Brian, the Mules were making those plays, not so much here in the second half.
And you got to get them, got to get those plays.
10:36 to go. It's just after 9 o'clock. By the way, Southeast Missouri playing tomorrow at Houck Stadium. I believe it's Parents Weekend.
Nice.
They're taking on Carbondale at 6 p.m.
The battle for the wheel.
Battle for the wheel.
Great trophy. We used to have one with the Mules and Cape used to have one in the 50s. It was a rubber boot.
Rubber boot.
You can see it at the Poplar Bluff Museum.
Second down and 10. Earnhardt to pass. He's got a man led too far. Flag comes in. Oh, my goodness.
The fans are not going to have
They are
with that
not
one.
happy
No.
with that one. That'll be a 15-yarder if it's against the defense on pass interference. And by the way, the crowd mic, folks, is about 2 miles to my right. So it's not our broadcast they're upset about. Oh, it's going to be against.
They're going to call hold.
Holding against the Mules.
Oh, no. I thought it was going to be a hold on the deep.
It's double flag. So
Yep.
it's going to be against both. And they're offset, so we'll redo it again.
Replay.
Okay.
Never happened.
Never happened. Okay. I was hoping for a little pass interference.
Well,
I'll be honest.
And I like to see if it's a hold on the defender to the receiver, So, yeah, we'll see. Just do it. It never happened.
Ferguson going to line up right beside Earnhardt. Second down and 10. Following the offsetting penalties. There's the handoff to Ferguson. He's going to scrounge his way forward to the 26. How in the world did he pick up 6 yards on that carry?
He's been doing that a lot tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Brings up third down and 4. Okay, 10-15 to go.
No,
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
We're not two down territory yet, but
right.
If it's a 4th and 1, man, I don't know. It's only a 1-score game. There's plenty of time left. You got 2 timeouts. But you know what? 10-yard pass it won't matter.
So now Earnhardt's got Caden Jenkins. Jenkins was near the marker, but I don't think he got it. He is going to be about 2 yards shy. And now it's 4th down and 2, and here comes the punting team. Whew. Mules keeping it close, just unable to move those chains.
1, 2, 3, 4 first downs all night, and they're only down by a score.
2 of them were in the first half.
Yeah.
Mules got 2 first downs in the opening drive on the third quarter, and that's it. So now Clifford coming back in to punt. Good snap, good kick. This one's going to be taken at the 40 or 35-yard line, rather. Mules going to have him wrapped up. Trevor Ruff will have him knocked down at the 42-yard line. Jackson scores again. They lead a 42-7. It is now a running clock, 5:18 to go in the third quarter. So they're going to mark him at the 40-yard line. Still have 9:08 to go. The defense is tired. Mules
I'm tired.
Got to put together a great defensive set.
Turnover would be helpful too.
I wouldn't mind that a bit. Whatever needs to happen. Whatever needs to happen for the Mules. Here we go. Murray in the backfield. Clemens in motion. It's going to be an option out to Clemens, and I thought he dropped it, but he came down with it, but it's going to be in the backfield. Andre Aguilar, the first man through, and it really wasn't his tackle that got him. It was more of him dropping the ball, secured it, and then tripped. So a loss of about 3 yards.
We're going to call that a run because that was a backward pass,
Yeah.
don't you think? Yep, okay. Works for me, works for you. I'll check it later. But yeah, those are always fun because you can't really see. But it lined up pretty good here. But 2nd and 13, we've had a lot of these where Cape's got a 2nd and double sticks and have converted. So let's see if the Mules can get them off the field this time.
2nd down and 13. And there is the run play now to Murray. Murray breaks through a tackle. He is still on his feet. First down, and he'll be run out of bounds by Bradley. And that's going to be all the way to the 30-yard line of the Mules. Oh, that is not what you want to see if you're Poplar Bluff.
We're going to mark it at the 33.
33.
So that's a 30-yard run. Another big play.
But now you are definitely in field goal range for Charlton.
Oh, for sure.
No doubt about it now. 21-14 the score.
8:15 left.
Tigers have 114 yards of rushing offense.
Timeout Mules, that's their second.
That's their second one left. They've got one left to go.
And a good time to do that because, that's a big play. You got to reset things and because you cannot give up a touchdown here.
No, you really can't
field goal,
afford it.
really.
Let's take a 30-second break. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar Bluff.
Well, the Mules now, as we get back from that Larry Hillis Dodge at timeout, it is a 1st down and 10. Mules defense really got to step up here and not let them score.
Yeah, it's only 8:15
Oh,
left.
it gets away.
Oh.
It's a bad snap. And now coming back to get it is McGuire, and that's a huge loss. McGuire slow to get up. He lost a helmet. And it was a bad snap, and I don't think Cape was ready for it. And they're going to mark him down all the way at the 46-yard line. Holy smokes.
13-yard loss. Now it's 2nd and 23, but it gets him a little bit out of field goal range. It's still 8:05 left. I don't know if the clock started there, but
8:05. It did not start. It's still not going.
Well, we won't tell anybody.
No, don't tell nobody, Tim. Keep your mouth closed there, Tim. We don't know nothing.
There we go.
Now it starts.
Now that is.
Thanks a lot, Tim. He said something.
But still 8 minutes left. Cape's up 21-14 with the ball.
Yeah, that's a big loss that time. Now the Mules dropping back here. You would feel like a run or a throw is coming. They're going to give it to Murray, and he's not going to get much. Larkins, Andre Aguilar, also Caden Jenkins. Who else popped up there? Trevor Ruff.
I think they're just running some clock here now. Yep. Who's the ball carrier on that one?
McGuire, that was number 7, Murray.
Again,
McGuire comes back in the ball game now. They just put in Best. Landon Best came in for just a play at QB.
Yeah, they're running some clock. There's
7:23 to go here in the ball game. 45-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and forever coming. Jackson scores again. They lead at 49-7 at the end of 3 quarters. And now Tigers taking their 2nd timeout of the half. Each team with 1 timeout. I'll tell you what, Brian, we've got a lot of ball game left to go, and if you're the Mules, the momentum is on your side. You got to get a big stop right now.
I mean, in the last few minutes, yeah, it's definitely been Capes the second half, but that big fumble snap recovered by the Tigers, knocked them back 13 yards. And out of field goal range, really. So they played it conservative with a run, hoping to get something on a little draw play, but the Mules are ready for it. And now it's 3rd down. Are they trying to get to the 40 to the 35 to attempt a field goal? So they try to pin the Mules back at the 20 again, or are they trying to just 4-down territory to run some clock? So I'm guessing they're going to run the ball here.
By the way, we've got that trivia question on the board, and I'll give you a hint. Not many folks have the right answer right now.
I was going to say it's a
tough one.
It's a tricky question because all of those guys were on that team, and I want to say all of them had at least 100 yards rushing in some game that season.
Well, there you go. So give us your answer. Hit that share button. Would love to be close to 50 shares by the time we give this gift card away from Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. They got the marker at 1st down. I'm not sure what that's about.
That's a good try. No, they throw it.
They throw it outside. Oh, boy, they've got Mark Robinson. Oh, the ball comes loose.
It was down. He got it. But it's going to set up a fourth.
Oh, we got a Cape Central player down, too. Slow to get up is at number 50 for the Tigers, Connor Poole, the 5'10 senior. And that is going to be fourth and very manageable. Well, they're saying third down. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down, yeah.
Yeah, the chain gang has it at now they changed to fourth.
Who caught that pass? Was it?
So now they're going to bring him up. I believe that was
now they're going to kick it.
That was Robinson with a catch. I'm sorry, number 3. So now they're going to go ahead and do the field goal. 5 seconds here on the clock.
Play clock, yeah.
Or the play clock, rather.
Get it off.
Here it comes. It is on the way, and this one is good. No good.
Missed it right.
It goes to the right.
Had the leg, missed it right.
He's missed his second one, and now the Mules have it again. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Oh, baby. Now the Mules have another present. 6:19 to go and plenty of time to work this field. Earnhardt on the night, 8 of 17, 117 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's make it number 2 right now.
Yeah, we're going to need a big player, a drive that only takes 6 minutes because it's 6:19 left in this ball game. And they got to go 80 yards to tie it up.
Here we go.
Got Ferguson in the backfield. He's going to stand next to Earnhardt.
Mules have Cole Clifford out there. High snap. Gives it to the tight end. Jenkins to the, there's a hold that comes in. Yep. Slack will be called for the hold. Bobby Stoner is tuning in tonight from Arkansas. All right, my friend. Glad to have you alongside. So a hold now coming against the Mules.
Really didn't need to hold him. You know, they had the play, just got inside his jersey a little bit, got too much of it. Again, one of those they gained some but lost on the 10-yard penalty, and it's going to put them back to the 14-yard line. So first down from the 14, 6:13, and you lose some clock, so 6:13 left.
Mules now coming back out, going to bring up still first down. Mules here. Needing a big play right now. Gage Earnhardt is going to be picked off, and he is brought down by Xavier Jones. They pick him off, and the man to make that catch, Logan Margetta. And Cape Central now in the driver's seat. On the 40-yard line, Mules defense has to go right back.
And there's your first turnover of the night.
Yep, there's your first turnover. 39-yard line. Now you're asking the defense one more time to do something spectacular. 6:07, 1 timeout apiece. And there is the handoff, and he's going to get a big gain on first down. Murray. They give it to Mr. Murray, number 7, and he is on the 28-yard line.
Picks up first down.
Definitely in field goal range. Murray, with that last carry, over 100 yards, 23 carries, 107.
Ready to spot that ball at 28. Thank you.
28-yard line. He is averaging just under 5 yards a carry. Murray once again in the backfield at Mules.
They're going to take all that clock all the way down.
Now they put Grove in motion. Low snap. They're going to give it to Murray, and Larkin says, not today. He'll lose a yard back at the 29. Well, there you go. There's one of your hints. Andy Sisney says it wasn't me. So there is one of your hints on the night for the trivia.
Hey,
we got a man hurt too for Cape Central, by the way. And that one is number 62. That is Max Pardon, the 5'10 senior. He was able to sit down. He set up for a moment, and now the trainers will rush out to check on him. Hit that share button for us. Our ball game is brought to you by our good friends at Ozark Total Healthcare, American Family Insurance, Marty Zerwanka, and being brought to you by Wolf Creek Power Sports and The Manor, as well as Baldwin Chevrolet and Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance. Proud supporters of the Poplar Bluff Mules. 5:21 to go here in the ball game. Mules are trying to hang on desperately.
Hey, Andy Sisney did rush for 124 yards in a Week 2 game against Blytheville that year. So it was, he had some rushing yards and 122 yards against Kennett the year before.
So there you go. How about that for some
there
information?
There you go, Andy. I'll give you some love.
So now the Mules here, we'll see what they're able to come up with. And let's see here, 49-35. Caruthersville is now taking over that ball game against Sykeston. They lead 49-35. They're on a 14-0 run at the end of the third quarter. Make sure and hit that share button for us. Let us know where you're watching from. Next week, the Mules return home. They will take on the will be 4-0 Jackson Indians. Will the Mules be in the win column by the time next week gets here?
Got 5:21 to get the
clock starts.
Get some points down 21-14.
Second down and 11. McGuire now back out. They're going to throw this time a backwards pass to Murray, and Murray was tripped up and breaks one, breaks two, still going. And this time he is wrapped up, and he'll be inside the 25 for the third down.
I thought for sure the Mules were on that one to get a hit for a loss of yards, and somehow got past them.
Shane Gain has it at first down. Now they go to third.
Yep. 5-yard run for Murray.
Yep.
That's his 26th run, and it gives them 122 on the ground.
Remember, following this ball game here, if the Mules are not victorious, we will end our video broadcast at the conclusion of the fourth quarter. Our postgame continues on the radio. And they're going to pass it outside again to Grove on the 20, inside the 20. They love doing that, and he is going to be brought down just shy of the first down marker. The first down marker is still showing first down. It should be third down.
It should be fourth down.
Or
because
fourth. Yeah, you're right. Fourth down.
Who was the?
That was Grove number
on
one.
Because it looked like it hit the turf.
I thought it did.
But it was backwards, so he picked it up and ran it. Yeah. And where did they spot it at?
Looks like they're going to spot at the 19.
The
19-yard line. So now it's a red zone opportunity. It is fourth down and 1. Play clock is down to 8. Cape is scrambling, trying to get this play off.
They're going to have to call timeout.
They're going to have to call their last timeout.
3:33 left here in the game.
That is the final timeout for Cape Central. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout, of course. So the Mules defense, this is the ball game for them. They've got to get stops and allow no points.
Oh, this is the ball game for sure. If you get a first down, you can't stop the clock. We got one timeout, so you only stop it once. But yeah, this is the ball game. You give yourself a chance to win, or you're watching that clock tick away.
On a side note, we got the Mules student section there, Tim, on the left-hand side of your screen. It's really cool because coming up next week, as Coach Brown told us at halftime, the Mule Barn and the band the Show Me Marching Band will all be moved to the home side next week.
Ooh.
And that is a long time coming, my friend.
Yeah. I'm sure the Jackson fans will enjoy that, or appreciate that. I always enjoyed it on that side, and they've always done that even at the old stadium, because it always gave a little bit more noise, the student section and the band right behind the opposing players. But bringing them over into your home side, you get behind your team. Here you go, 4th and 1, 3:33 left.
This is big right here. This is huge. This could be the ball game, and the Mules are fighting for it, and they're going to say he got it.
Yep, the second effort.
The second effort is what got him that first down.
It looked like the Mules had him bottled up in the backfield, but that was 22 on the run. Mikhail Boyd, his first carry, and it's going to be a big first down.
Yep, Boyd in on the run, and now it's all the way down to the 17-yard line. Tick, 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 3:24 now. Mules only have the one timeout, 21-14. Can the Mules get a big stop or a turnover now?
Yeah, now you just got to pry the ball away. They're going to run this thing out.
Cape Central nearly has double the yards on the ground as the Mules. Boyd in the backfield now.
Yeah, they just wore the Mules out in the second half there.
Boyd is going up the middle, and he will be brought down at the 15, so a gain of 2 yards.
And again, this is a very key thing to keep them out of the end zone because you're talking about district points.
You're right, but do you think if they get down to 4th down, do you think they'll go for it or kick the
they
field
kick
goal?
Field goal. I'll take the points, wherever you can, but
district-wise.
You get up to 13 points, so you got to keep them off of the scoreboard here and keep it a 7-point game if Mules. It just for any kind of consolation prize.
2:25 to go with the Mules get the ball back down by 7. Murray is back in. Murray trying to slam the door shut, and he will. Touchdown, Cape Central, and that will be the ball game. Still 2:15 to go. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but 2 scores down with 2:15, 1 timeout.
And that's Murray's second touchdown tonight. He's 27 carries, 137 yards, 5.1 yards per carry. They've really been tough tonight for the Mules.
His longest, a 30-yard touchdown, or I should say a 30-yard run, rather. Mules look really good in that second quarter, scoring all 14 points. They went up by 7. Since then, it has been all Cape Central. They are on a 21-point scoring. This one is up, and it is good, but a flag comes in. And Cape is leaving, so we'll take a break, and we'll come right back. And we've got your trivia question and answer coming up. Tigers now lead by 2 touchdowns back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Well, the Tigers have put up 7 more points, and now it is a 2-score ball game as the Mules are down. That last penalty, by the way, was against the Tigers. And now the Tigers will kick off from the 25-yard line. Mules down at 28-14.
Run one back. Onside kick, and give yourself a chance.
Here is the kickoff now for the Tigers of Cape Central. Booming kick, and this one it will be able to be returned.
Well, it's going to roll in.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Nope, it's going to roll in, so it will be a touchback. Ferguson, smart idea to let that ball just go into the end zone. So we've got 2:15 to go. Let's see how many shares we're up to now before we're on the radio as well on 93.3 FM at 9:30 a.m. KWOC Jackson right now. 56-7. We're at 29 shares. Let's get to 35, and we will give away this gift card from our good friends at Big Whiskey's for $25. It is now a 49-42 score as Sykeston scores with 10:47 left. They may be playing to midnight with that score. Earnhardt, quick pass outside. Mule's going to get out of bounds. Ferguson steps out of bounds. that will stop the clock. It has just gone final. Jackson now 4-0. Farmington losing their first game 56-7. It is final in Farmington. All the way out to the 26-yard line. Mules now 2:10 to go, down by 2 touchdowns. Ferguson moves out. They're going to go downfield and launching it and nearly picked off again. It was intended for Bradley, number 7. Second down and about 4, or third down and 4 rather.
Yep.
The chain gang confuses me
There
here
you go.
tonight.
They're tired too. They've been.
They're turning it off. Now they're saying first down. I wish it was first.
They got one of those electrical ones, so it's kind of hard to keep up. If you over.
Thank you, Miss Emily. Appreciate that very much. Third down coming up. 4 down territory now. Quick pass outside again. Bradley, it's off his fingertips, or was that Jenkins? That was Jenkins,
yep.
rather. And now it's 4th down.
Some Mules had some bright spots tonight. Just couldn't get anything going when they needed it at most. And they're gonna wish they had that one back, because they had some opportunities tonight to pull away and just couldn't get anything going. Didn't have those big plays like they needed. They had the one big 69-yard touchdown pass, but that was it for big plays.
2:02 to go here in the ball game. 4th down and 4
from their own 26.
And now Earnhardt is back to throw. Goes over the middle. It's picked off. His second interception of the ball game. It is picked off by the Tigers, Malachi Johnson. And that is your ball game now. Cape Central is going to take a win. They will go to 4-0 on the season. Poplar Bluff will go to 0-4 as Jackson comes to town. All right, so our trivia question here, Tim, we'll put that back on the screen. The Mules running back ran for 280 yards against the Cape Central Tigers in a 25-24 home win in 1997. It is the most by a Poplar Bluff player against the Tigers since 1993. Who was it? We'll give you the answer. Oh, good job. The ball comes loose. And I believe the Mules recovered it. Yes, the Mules got it right back. Turnover late in this ball game. I'm not sure who Mules came up with that. Was that Halliburton?
He might have been in that area.
He was there.
Definitely one really. I mean, that ball was. That was a hit. I mean, that was a hit and a half, really.
Jarek Blackman, Andy Sisney, he's out. He already said he didn't do it. Lonnie Lewis, Ryan Schlimpert will give you the answer. And our winner coming up here in just a moment. First down and 10. Earnhardt going deep, and he's got a man. It is connected. Still on his feet, still going, and he will score! Touchdown, Poplar Bluff, Logan Slack. It is a touchdown, Poplar Bluff, Logan Slack. How in the world did he come up with the catch, but more importantly, how did he not step out of bounds?
He tiptoed his way to the end zone, that's for sure. 62-yard touchdown pass.
1:34 to go, 28-20. It is a Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance touchdown drive.
Interesting.
Tim Hager is tuning in tonight. Oh, it's blocked. It is a blocked extra kick.
Well, that makes things a little harder, but you never know.
Well, not really. If the Mules get the onside kick and get it back and go down and score, get the 2-point conversion, I'll see you in overtime.
Right. Anything can happen.
David Hadley said, like he said, 2:15's a lifetime at 94 seconds remaining in this ball game. All right, Tim, we'll put that trivia question up on the board, and we will give you the answer. We know it's not B. Andy Sisney. Survey says, Tim, give me the right answer. It is Jarek Blackman. He scored 2 touchdowns and set a career high that night. And the winner of our $25 gift card here tonight is Miss Regina Chappelle, JR's mom.
Hey,
JR Lathan. Congratulations, Miss Chappelle. We'll get a hold of you next week to come by and pick up that gift card courtesy of Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. Boy, just the rate of recovering the onside kick is so low. It is.
It is. You could also go deep with it. The Mules have 1 timeout, and there's nobody back there. So if you squib it and you got your runners on the edge to get back by them, that's a live ball. So you don't have to go for the 10-yard onside kick, because what do they got? They got everybody up.
They got
everybody up except for 2 guys within 10 yards of the 50-yard line. So
Gowan, here we go.
They're going to squib it. Oh, it goes out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds.
But
what was the flag
Mules
that
jumped.
came out? Yeah, Mules jumped.
They're a little bit
antsy.
Yep. So that's going to be a 5-yard, or they'll decline it.
And they'll probably can't decline that, I don't think. They got to redo it. Yep, they'll redo it. We'll redo that one.
So now it just moves it back to the
35.
35, yep.
So we got to go to the 45. Is that right? Yeah,
yep.
45.
45.
So now Gowan will do it again.
Hey, get another chance.
1:34 to go here in the ball game. And this one is taken, and Cape Central will fall on it on the 40 or make that 36-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, Mules did not give up in this ball game, folks. That is all there is to it. Mules, they hung in there every step of the way. So Miss Chappelle, J.R. Lathan's mama, is our winner tonight on our second half trivia. We'll get a hold of you coming up early next week to come by and pick up that gift card. We appreciate everybody who participated tonight. We'll get some great prizes coming up. And there is Take a Knee, yep. Our sister station here in the Cape area is reaching out because they could not see who caught that pass.
I didn't see it either. It was pretty crazy.
It was pretty crazy indeed. And a timeout called here by the Mules. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge at timeout. So the Mules will go. They got one. They're just using their last timeout here.
And with 1:31 and a 40-second play clock, there's,
It's almost academic at this point.
Yeah. But you got to use it. Talk to the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, we did a good job. They could fumble this snap. You never know.
You never know. You're exactly correct. You just never know.
I mean, do we think that they were going to fumble that previous one, and it gave them a chance? But again, an 8-point game, and the Mules scored 20. At the beginning of the night, would you have thought that?
Nope.
You could take a positive from it. Mules puts it together a whole new kind of defensive scheme here in a week, just to kind of throw Cape off their game a little bit. It'll be interesting to see what the Mules do going forward. I mean, obviously Jackson runs a completely different kind of style of offense. So,
yes.
You build off of this and see what you can do next week, because there was definitely some gains this week for the Mules, and obviously. Coming up with a loss, there's no moral victories, but you can definitely build from it.
So now the knee coming here for the Tigers of Cape Central. And a little bit of a...
Well, he tackled him because
he
tried to... he
knock the ball loose.
Well, he didn't take the knee right away, so...
Trying to take off more time on the clock. So coming up, we will have our post-game report. I believe Colton Mannon will be joining us here on set. I think he will be anyway. We'll see. Third down coming. The clock now under a minute to go here in this ball game. Bluff fought a valiant effort, in my opinion. Mules just comes up a little bit short here tonight.
You know what? They might be. There's not going to be enough time left. They're going to get Mules might get this ball back.
Maybe.
Wait, no, it's third and 22. Sorry, I didn't. No, it's fourth down. They got a punt.
Fourth down. They got a punt. 28-20 the score. Mules down by.
Interesting.
Mules are down by 8 points. And they're going to have about 10 seconds here. Play clock is down to 4.
So it'll be like 3 seconds on the clock and they'll punt it. So the Mules will be able to return.
Theoretically, they're going to take a delay of game.
Right, and back them up even more.
Back them up with 3 seconds left.
Which is, you know what? I don't know if I like that because now you give them a shorter field to punt. You return that punt, unless you're going to just run it out and take the safety. So 3 seconds left. It'll be at the where are we going to be at?
Let's see. They're going to mark him.
Should be at the 14.
No, the 19.
But it was at the.
Oh no, I'm sorry. They haven't moved it back yet.
Yeah. And they're going to give 4 seconds on the clock.
So they put 1 more second on the clock, or did they? Still got
they're
3
signaling
seconds.
for 1 more second, and I think the Mules declined a penalty because they haven't moved the ball, which that wouldn't make sense. I think they just forgot to move the ball.
It's a very good possibility.
So yeah, usually it's we're trying running it out, taking those knees, that tackle there late, that the Tigers were kind of upset with. The Mules trying to stop that clock. Might have given them a 4-second cushion, and now let's see what happens. They did not
move the ball back.
Move the ball back. So let's take that off the board.
Yep. So
they'll punt from the 9, or they'll have the ball at the 19.
No one's coming back for the Mules, so they're going to bring everybody to try to block this punt.
They're not going to block.
They're not going to block
take
it.
the safety. Yep.
They're going to take the safety.
Yep.
And the time runs out.
It'll be a 22.
So now it is 22. Final score, as that was actually pretty smart.
Oh, yeah,
for
absolutely.
Cape Central to do that.
Helps the Mules, gives them a couple extra points.
It does. Final score 28-22. Mules go down tonight. They are 0-4 on the season. We will have your post game coming up. On the video, we will go ahead and sign off on the video. We'll allow Tim to get things broken down. Coming up, continuing our post game, we are live on the radio on 93.3 FM and 9:30 AM. We will continue our live post game.
They're talking about something.
Well, something's going on, so let's stay here for just a moment here. Coach Mannon is on the football field.
Usually the referees will run off after a game, but they've waited, so that's why I was I was pausing. Now they're leaving.
Now they're leaving.
I think there was some question probably from Mannon is, do they get the free kick after the safety? But I don't think they do.
Because there's no time on the clock remaining. So making sure before, they're shaking hands now. So that is the ball game. Kind of a bizarre ending, but a very smart ending for Cape Central. We'll be back, and we'll take a break on the radio. On the video, thank you again for tuning in, and we are live. Coming up next week live, starting at 6:20 at home, it'll be the Mules against the Jackson Indians, and we'll be live to bring you that game exclusively on Facebook, YouTube, and the radio. So long on the video from Cape Central High School as the Mules fall 28-22. We're back in just a moment on the radio. You've been watching and listening to Mules football. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.